GWAC schedule last year. Burlington 14-10 overall on the season last year, and pretty similar results against common opponents. These two did not meet. The boys and girls met. The two boys teams met at the top side tip-off, but Colby and Burlington did not play each other on the girls' side at the top side tip-off last year. Burlington did lose 6 seniors off of that squad last year that won 14 games, so they lost a lot of kids and some new youngsters that'll be stepping into bigger roles here for our contest tonight. Should be a fun one. Burlington and Colby head-to-head here in the first basketball varsity game of the season. Again, on the road in Burlington, Kansas, playing the Thursday night game. So those of you that will listen for the scoreboard show, that will still be played tomorrow night, Friday from 10 to 11 p.m. here on 100.3 The Ride with our Rockingham Radio statewide scoreboard show. But again, that'll be tomorrow night, and we'll have the recap of tonight's game on that. So I'll be listening for that tomorrow evening, but no scoreboard show this evening following this game. So again, we're just a couple of minutes away from tip-off tonight. We'll get a chance to see Colby for the first time on the season. JV girls won earlier tonight, 75-11. 75-11. They obviously played extremely well in the game and were able to come out of there with a victory. If you haven't been to this gym in Burlington, it's kind of an interesting setup, a very old gym, and the old bleacher seats down on the floor, and no crowd behind the home or visiting benches. You sit up against the wall, very tight to the court, and then you have the band on the south end of the floor, fans on the north end of the floor, and the rest of the fans on the west end of the floor is where the big section of fans are opposite the teams. It's just kind of a unique setup coming in here, but again, should be nice and loud. There's a pretty good crowd on hand here for the game tonight. Boys JV team, they've finished up. They made their way back over here. They had their C-team game tonight as well. Girls just playing varsity and junior varsity. Only 14 girls out on the squad this year. Two teams huddling up around the coaches, and then we'll be ready for the start of the contest here in just a little bit. We're waiting on, I don't know if they're going to play an anthem or not here tonight. If we'll have an intro starting lineups. It's kind of a... There we go. All right. All right. Well, let's do. We're going to go right into starting lineup. So I'm assuming we're not going to have the starting lineup. Starting lineup for not have the anthem. Allie Vaughn will get started for the Lady Eagles tonight. Vaughn, a 5'7" junior, also starting for Colby tonight. Will be Brittany Foss, number 5, a 5'4" junior for the Lady Eagles. Brooklyn Jones in the starting lineup, 5'5" freshman for the Lady Eagles. And then rounding out the starting lineup is Jill Stevens, the 5'9" junior. And Kennedy Stanley, the 5'8" sophomore. Fairly young lineup for the Lady Eagles. Trinity Perry gets the start for Burlington. She's a sophomore. Also in the starting lineup is Alexis Rimmer. There is a senior. Megan Burkhart also in the starting lineup, as well as Sydney Cure. And that is how the lineup looks headed into the game tonight. We're going to take a break, come back with tip-off after this word from our sponsors on 100.3 The Ride.
This is Tom Harris, Homeland Realty and Auction. If you are looking for a home, check out our listings. We offer commercial property, residential listings, and, of course, land. Now, if you're looking to sell, there's never been a better time. Our properties are advertised on the web, homelandre.com, newspapers, and on Facebook. Stop by and see us at our offices in Goodland at 1112 Main and in Colby at 1055 South Range. Let us go to work for you. Homeland Realty and Auction. Don't just insure your stuff, strut your stuff with Strut Insurance Services. Jarvin and his professional agents in Colby and Bruce represent a wide variety of insurance companies. They can personally shop for a specific company and policy that offer you the absolute best coverage for the best price on most anything you own. Auto, motorcycle, home, crop, farm. If it has a value to you, they can cover it. Strut Insurance Services is locally owned and operated with hometown agents that are experienced and offer fast claims. Located at 1675 West 4th Street in Colby, and Brewster is flipped to the big yellow sign. Strut Insurance.
Take it after this one.
Cornerstone Ag is committed to the Northwest Kansas community because they're proud to be a part of it. Cornerstone Ag, the staff works hard to be your local answer to all of your grain storage and handling needs, as well as a great local marketing resource. Their service is fast and friendly, with questions being answered on site by their professionals. During non-peak times, they can even assist you with pickup and delivery services. Cornerstone Ag, where local customer service is not just a priority, it's the only way they'll do business. Now back to more of the Eagles on radio on 100.3 The Ride.
Welcome back. Ready for tip-off tonight. Colby and Burlington. Ball in the air. Tipped by Kennedy Stanley. Loose ball, and it's going to go out of bounds. Last touched by Colby. So Burlington's going to get the opening tip-off tonight. They'll inbound on the sideline. Rainey Harvey will throw it in. Gets it up top of the key to Perry. Colby going to start the game here in a zone defense. Burlington swinging around. Get it on the top right side. Brenner. Pull-up jumper on the way. Off the mark. No good. Rebound tipped by Stevens and out of bounds before she could get control of it. And that will go to Burlington. Burlington in their home white uniforms. Black numbering and red trim. The red and gray stripe down the side. Colby in their home, or their visiting black uniforms. Orange numbering and white trim. And the orange and white stripe down the side. Burlington inbounded into their own goal. Rainey Harvey will throw it in. Harvey lobs it in. Tipped on the play by Colby as Brooklyn Jones got a hand on it, but Burlington runs it down in the backcourt and will set up with the basketball. Inbound pass. Ball across midcourt. Brungard has it. Kicks it off in the corner now into the hands of Harvey. Harvey, guarded by Foss, kicks it underneath. Hook shot under the hoop is not going to go. On the play that time for Perry. Colby away with the basketball. Eagles will take it up the floor and set up the offense. Foss has it top of the key. Kicks it right side to Stevens. Stevens, one dribble, picks it up, kicks it underneath. Kennedy Stanley into paint. Shot is up, no good. Rebound battle for Burlington. Got it, but they fell to the floor with the ball. Traveling called. Eagles get it back. No score here. Just underway in the opening quarter tonight. Colby did a good job of getting it into the paint that time. For Kennedy Stanley, a lot of contact and no foul called on that first play. Eagles get the inbound in here. Open three-pointer. Off the mark by Jones. Rebound on the backside by Colby into the hands of Hallie Vaughn. Vaughn has it taken away from her underneath. So Burlington back with the basketball. Trinity Perry has it across midcourt. Swings it over in the corner into the hands of Harvey, and we have a whistle and a foul call. This one charged to Colby's Brittany Foss. Her first personal foul and the first team foul called on Colby. Burlington with the basketball on the inbound. They'll kick it out. Three-pointer on the top right side. Little hard off the mark that time by Brungard. Rebound pulled down by Jones. Jones hustles it up the floor for Colby. Swings it right side. Hallie Vaughn for three. Knocks it down. Buck is up and in there, and Hallie Vaughn gets the first points of the season for Colby. 3-0. Eagles on top. 6:24 to go here in the opening quarter of play. Burlington with the basketball now. Cougars have it. Riley Harvey swings it over on the right side. Baseline into the hands of Brenner. Brenner kicks it back outside. Three-pointer on the top right. Off the back of the rim. Not going to go that time for Brungard. Battle for the board pulled down by Burlington. A drive to the hoop, and the bucket is in there by Trinity Perry. Burlington's doing a great job on the offensive glass here tonight. Colby looking to get the inbound pass in. Foss gets Hallie Vaughn against the press, and Vaughn quickly up the floor with it. Fires up another three-pointer. Good! 2 in a row for Hallie Vaughn. The Eagles lead it 6-2. Just underway here in the opening quarter. Colby with back-to-back three-pointers by Hallie Vaughn. That one contested, but it did not matter. Burlington driving. Good defense by Colby, and it's stolen away by Jones. Jones up the floor, lays it in on the left side, and good. Brooklyn Jones with her first 2 points of the season and first 2 points in varsity The freshman getting the start tonight for Colby. 8-2 the score. Here's another one knocked loose by Vaughn, but Burlington comes up with a loose ball. They'll drive in and travel. Steps taken by Alexis Brenner that time as the defense came by Colby. Foss there, and Stevens in to set the trap, and that's when the turnover came. Foss will inbound against the full court man here from Burlington. Jill Stevens gets it to Foss. Foss needs to hustle to get it across midcourt and does. Gets it over on the left side. Eagles with it. Top of the key. Stevens for three. This one off the mark. Rebound tipped around, pulled down by Burlington. Colby hustles back defensively. Cougars will drive inside. Kick it out for a three. On the way, that's not going to go. Rebound tipped and pulled down by Burlington again with another offensive rebound. Brungart on the miss. The board was pulled down by Perry, and Colby ends up with the basketball here. Another turnover by Burlington. Eagles with it. Foss into Stevens. Back to Foss. Brittany will take it up the floor for Colby. Across midcourt in the middle of the floor. Drives, kicks it left side. Jones on the top left. Top of the key now to Stevens for three. That's off the mark. A little bit to the left, and the rebound pulled down by Burlington. Colby leading 8-2 with 4:22 to go here in the opening quarter of play. Burlington with the basketball. Cougars have it. Brenner kicks it out on the top left of Perry. Perry skip pass over in the right corner. Into the hands of Brungart. Doesn't have it. Back to Perry. Back to Brungart, the elbow. Now they go left side, trying to get it to Alexis Brenner. Knocked away by Jill Stevens and out of bounds. So Burlington will have to throw it in again. Colby in their zone defense, 2-3 zone, but running it extremely well here early on. Really attacking the passing lanes. Here's another one knocked loose by Colby. Burlington comes up with a loose ball. They'll swing it on the right side. Perry now gets it in to Brungart. It's tied up in the middle. Jump ball called. This will go to Colby on the alternating possession. So the Eagles with an 8-2 lead. They'll get it in here. Burlington's going to fall back now, pick up half court on their defense. Still in a trap. Just not going full court with it. Colby breaks it easily, though. Jill Stevens. Top of the key to Jones. Jones picks up her dribble. Needs a little help here. Finds Hallie Vaughn. Vaughn, who has 6 of Colby's 8 points in the game, drives to the left side. Pull-up jumper, top of the key. Off the mark. Rebound batted away by Kennedy Stanley and loose. Pulled down by Burlington. Eagles have been the aggressor on both sides of the floor, but Burlington's been really good on the glass, and that's kept them in this game so far. Cougars. Left side, Megan Brungart. Top right into the hands of Brenner. Back up to Perry. Perry drives off the glass and in. Nice little left-handed shot by Trinity Perry. She has all 4 of Burlington's points. 2:50 to go here. Opening quarter, 8-4, Colby on top. Eagles with it. Jones to Foss. Cross court trying to get it to Stanley. Knocked away by Rainey Haney. Excuse me, Harvey. Rainey Harvey. Out of bounds. Colby will get set again here. Eagles inbounding at midcourt. Foss across midcourt. Drives, kicks it over to Stanley. Stanley, left side to Jones. Driving to the right side against the man-to-man. Gets it over to Hallie Vaughn. Vaughn off a screen. Had a little pick and roll going there with Stevens, and Burlington was able to scope it out and come up with a steal. But a missed lay-in on the other end by Perry. Gives the ball right back to Colby. Eagles quickly up the floor. Jones takes it all the way off the glass and in. Great finish by Brooklyn Jones. She's got 4 points. The Eagles lead it 10-4, and Burlington would like to discuss things here. We'll see if this is going to be a full or a 30. Full timeout. We'll take it with them. Back in 60 seconds with more Colby basketball at 100.3 The Ride. We'll be back in just a minute here.
It's a tradition that dates way, way back. I'm talking about Taco John's and the can't skip holiday tradition, better known as Nachos Navidad. Now you remember all those red and green tortilla chips, the incredible nacho cheese, the cool sour cream, and of course the amazing 100% American beef. When Santa asks what you want this year, tell him Nachos Navidad. Then tell him where to find it. Taco John's.
Taco John's in Colby.
Next Tech Wireless has plans for every lifestyle, including our new and improved Advanced Pay Plan. Get the nationwide coverage and data you want without a commitment. Plans start at $30 per month, and you can get unlimited everything for as low as $35 per month. Activate a new Advanced Pay Plan and receive a free Moto G4 Play. Or receive your first month free when you purchase a new phone. Or bring your own phone. 'Tis the season for saving. Visit Next Tech Wireless today. Certain restrictions apply.
Now back to more of the Eagles on radio on 100.3 The Ride.
Welcome back. 10-4, Colby on top. Burlington with the basketball out of the break. Jill Stevens knocks it loose. And a battle for the loose ball is going to be a foul called on Burlington. This one going to be charged to this is on Cynthia. We'll get it here. They had it on the wrong player up here. Cynthia Lechuga with the foul. Eagles with the basketball, top of the key. Stevens fires a three, no good. Rebound battled for and saved from going out of bounds by Foss. Gets it up the floor. Hallie Vaughn behind her back. Saves it from going across midcourt and getting a backcourt violation, but it goes into the hands of Trinity Perry, and she was fouled by Jill Stevens. Stevens with their first personal, second team foul on Colby. Burlington with the basketball. Inbound pass is in. Brunghart with it. Top of the key. Swings it off in the corner now. Into the hands of Kayla Robles. Just checked in. Robles underneath on the right side. A good job of getting open in the post by Brenner, but she misses the easy turnaround. And Colby away with the rebound. Eagles with the top of the key. Stevens left side to Foss. Foss looking underneath. Trying to get it to Shields. Not there. Also into the game now for Colby is Mackenzie Dotson. Back underneath the Shields. Now down, back to Dotson, top of the key. Shields at the right elbow. Looks for the cutter going through, and Vaughn not there. And she's going to get called for sliding her pivot foot. So Kayla Shields with the traveling violation, and Burlington's going to get it back. Thought it was kind of an interesting as Colby's going to put Kennedy Stanley into the game as well as Brielle Bangy. And Stevens and Vaughn are going to get a break here. It's kind of an interesting timeout by Burlington that they would take a full timeout with less than a minute to go in a quarter. Kind of a waste, you would think. Even if you're trying to break momentum, you'd want to get ready for your 30 early. But they did take that full, and now down to 20 seconds to go in the opening quarter. 10-4, Colby up. Here's a baseline jumper that is off the mark by Perry. Rebound batted around, pulled down by Burlington. Perry puts up another one. Again can't hit, and the board pulled down by Shields for Colby. Eagles on the run, 7 seconds to go. Vaughn drives her shot in the paint, knocked away. Rebound pulled down by Shields, kicks it out. Bangy for three at the buzzer. Good, and it counts. What a shot by Bangy to beat the buzzer, and the Eagles go to the end of the first quarter with a 13-4 lead. We'll take a break. Back with more after word from our sponsors. You're listening to the Eagles on radio with Colby Basketball on 100.3 The Ride.
Did you know that your body contains over 40 billion working parts and the nervous system acts as a communication speedway? Sometimes there's no warning when a problem is ahead, and a chiropractor can help determine if there's any interference in this great nerve network. In most cases, chiropractic care can eliminate the cause of your pain. Call Northwest Kansas Chiropractic at 460-0332. That's 460-0332. Or visit us online at nwkchiro.com. I'm Dr. Griggs, inviting you to stop by and see us and start feeling better today.
The Colby Free Press brings residents of Thomas County news, pictures, and commentary on the happenings, issues, and events that impact the lives of residents of Thomas County. The Colby Free Press is informative and affordable.
The Colby Free Press is a local daily newspaper that has earned a great reputation for journalistic excellence and extensive knowledge from the local communities of Colby, Rexford, Brewster, and surrounding communities.
Now back to more of the Eagles on radio on 100.3 The Rise.
Welcome back. Burlington had the basketball to start the second quarter, but Dodson got a steal for Colby. And then as she was taking it up the floor, got taken back away by Burlington. Just starting the second quarter, 13-4. Colby leads Burlington. And another one in the lane. Here's a dive for the ball by Brooklyn Bangy, trying to get the steal for Colby, but apparently made contact there with the Burlington play. So Brielle Bangy's going to pick up the foul. Her first personal, third foul on Colby. Burlington will inbound under their own goal. Eagles with Shields, Vaughn, Bangy, Stanley, and Dodson on the floor. Burlington driving into the paint. Ball tipped around. Cougars come up with a loose ball. Skip past the left side into the lane. Now nothing there. Kick it back out. Three-pointer, top of the key. And that is not going to go for Brunghart. We're going to have a foul for over the back on the rebound. Colby has not done well on the glass here early on. And the foul was charged to Rainey Harvey. Her first personal, and that is the second on Burlington. Colby with some substitutions. Foss back into the game as well as Stevens. Vaughn getting the break, and so does Bangy. Eagles with it. Dodson to Foss. Cross court to Stanley. Kennedy left side Dodson. Corner Stevens open for three on the baseline. Good. Knocks it down. Jill Stevens with the three-point bucket. Stevens hits it. 16-4. Colby leads. Burlington back with the ball. Cougars looking underneath. Ball tipped and taken away. Foss gets credit for the steal. Gets it up the floor to Kennedy Stanley. Stanley outside. Stevens open. Three-pointer. This one not going to go. Just short off the front of the rim. Rebound pulled down by Burlington. Cougars trying to get it underneath. Off the knee of one of their players. Stolen away by Foss. Foss up the floor to Bangy. Bangy gets it underneath to Dodson. Little head fake. Shot up and blocked. Rebound out of bounds. Who has it? Colby ball. And here comes Vaughn back into the ball game as well as Jones. Eagles with some depth. A lot of kids that played last year. Vaughn, Jones, Foss, Stanley, and Stevens, the five on the floor. So these are the starters back out here. Colby gets it in. Stevens, top of the key. Right side, Vaughn open for three. Short. Long rebound out of bounds. Going to go to Burlington. Colby not afraid to shoot the three-pointer. We've seen that early in this game tonight. In fact, they've made 1, 2, 3, 4 three-pointers in the contest, and then Brooklyn Jones with a couple of other field goals in the game. Eagles leading 16-4. Set up in their zone defense. Burlington swinging it around. They get it to the paint. Now back on the outside. Little head fake and a drive. Not there. Back up top of the key into the hands of Slondheim, who's checked into the game for the first time. Now knocked loose. Stolen away by Vaughn. Vaughn has it taken back away, though, by Burlington. Three-pointer on the baseline. Goes off the back of the backboard and then hits the standard, which makes it out of bounds. So Brungart unable to hit. Colby get the ball, as that again is called out of bounds when it hits the standard. It's okay if it hits the top of the backboard, but if it hits the standard or anything behind it, it's out of bounds. The Eagles get the ball off the floor. Jones to Stevens, top left for three. Good. Jill Stevens with the bucket. She's got 6 points in the game now, and the Eagles lead it 19-4. Burlington swinging it around, trying to find an opening. Colby's been great with his zone defense. Burlington nearly turns it over again, but Trinity Perry able to run it down before it gets to midcourt. Cougars swinging it over to the right side into the hands of Brungart. Brungart back up top of the key to Perry. Guarded by Jones. Back to Brunghart now, left side three-pointer. Good. Nice shot that time, quick release. And Slondheim, that's her first points of the game. Eagles on the other end, a drive on the baseline, trying to get it to Kennedy Stanley coming on the backside. The ball tipped by Burlington and then off of Stanley before it went out. 19-7. Eagles lead. Burlington across midcourt. Perry picks up her dribble. Not a spot where you want to, but is able to find an open player underneath the hoop there. And Robles, and Colby comes away with the rebound off the missed bucket. Burlington knocks it loose on the other end, though. Good defensive play by Swindell. Back up the floor. Colby knocks it away. Foss does. And Kennedy Stanley diving for the loose ball. And we're going to get a jump ball call. Great hustle on the play by Kennedy Stanley for Colby, and as well as Alyssa Brenner for Burlington. Possession arrow will go to Colby as Burlington had the ball to start the second quarter. Colby lead is 12, 19-7, 4:18 to go second quarter. Eagles with it. Foss trying to get it across, and they don't do it in the 10 seconds. Great defense by Burlington, and a little miscommunication offensively for Colby. Beat the press with passing. Burlington basketball left side. Brenner, top of the key. Here's a three-pointer. Off the glass and in. The bank's open for Perry. Perry was 7, and Burlington working their way back in. 19-10 now. The Eagle lead cut to just 9. Colby with the ball. Stanley, left side. Stevens open for 3. Good. Jill Stevens answers on the other end. She's got 9 in the game now. 22-10 the score. 3:30 to go in the second quarter. Burlington basketball. Cougars. Top left. Looking for some help here. Trinity Perry feeds it off on the baseline to Brenner. Back to Perry. Perry will fire another 3. Good. She's hit 2 in a row. And Perry with 10 points in the game for Burlington. Good shooter. Colby's going to have to adjust to that on the rotation defensively. Eagles get it across midcourt this time. Here's an open shot for Hallie Vaughn for 3. No good. Rebound pulled down by Stevens. Back out to Vaughn. She'll try again. No good. A foul called on the rebound underneath against Colby. Stanley and Stevens both in the area, and I believe they're going to call this on Stevens. It is. That's 2 on Jill Stevens. 4th team foul on Colby. Burlington will take it up the floor. Colby in that 3-2 zone. Cougars trying to get it in the middle. They do so. Now they'll kick it back out. Back in the middle, we're going to have a reach-in foul on Colby. I believe on Dodson. And Dodson will pick up the foul, her first 5th team foul. Stevens will come out with those 2 fouls, and back into the game is Kayla Shields for Colby. Burlington trying to get the inbound pass in. We're going to have an off-ball foul on the Cougars as they were fighting for position top of the key. And that is Swindell, her first. And the 3rd team foul on Burlington. 2.5 to play here in the second quarter. 22-13, Colby on top. The Eagles with it. Underneath, Kennedy Stanley wide open and an easy 2. Good assist that time from Foss. 24-13. Colby up 11. Burlington with the basketball. Cougars have it. Left side three-pointer. Not going to go. Rebound pulled down by Hallie Vaughn. Vaughn will push it up the floor for Colby. Gets it to Dodson on the top right. Now back to Vaughn, top left. Foss will get it at the top of the key and will set things up. To Kennedy Stanley. Now they look underneath. Not a good pass. Stanley's trying to force it underneath to Hallie Vaughn. It was late. And Burlington's going to tip it and get the steal. Reminder, our game's available. You watch the video of this right now. Go to YouTube and search for Colby versus Burlington. And it'll pop up on your screens. We'll put a link on our Facebook page as well at nwksradio.com. Or NWKS Radio at Facebook. Three-pointer by Burlington's an air ball. Rebound's going to go out of bounds, and Colby's going to get it here. The Eagles with Foss on the floor along with Vaughn, Dodson, Shields, and Stanley. Stevens getting a break with 2 fouls here in this first half. Colby lead is 11, 24-13. Vaughn to Shields on the top right at the elbow. Shields gets it back underneath to Vaughn. Vaughn driving. Shot in the paint, no good. Rebound pulled down by Burlington. Cougars hustling it up the floor. Trinity Perry. The little head fake drives. Looks underneath. Ball knocked away and stolen. Foss will get credit for her third steal already in the game. Eagles with it right side. Vaughn open. 15-foot jump shot. Not going to go. Rebound in the putback by Shields doesn't go. Stanley battling for the board. Boy, surprised we didn't get a jump ball there. Now it's finally stolen away by Burlington. And then the Cougars throw it to one of the Colby cheerleaders, who, by the way, made a great catch with pom-poms in hand. That's impressive. That's not easy to do. These things are slick. But when it's headed toward your face, you got to make a play. Eagle basketball, 35 seconds to play the quarter. 24-13, Eagles up 11. Colby with it. Shields at the top, right side, Vaughn. Vaughn gets a screen. Wanted the three, didn't have time. Gets it to Dodson. She gets the screen and drives. Out to Foss. Foss loses a handle on it. And that's a double dribble. Now, when she lost it, she pushed it down with her hand and then picked it back up and then thought she had a dribble and didn't. Burlington's going to have it. You have to think they'd want the last shot here with 15 seconds to go. Seven seconds to go, knocked loose. Burlington comes out with it in the corner, three-pointer with 3 seconds to go. And that sticks between the rim and the basketball, and that's a jump ball. And it's a very fortunate jump ball for Colby because Burlington's going to get this jump ball with 1.3 seconds to go. And now Colby will get the ball to start the third quarter, which they wouldn't have. Burlington will have very little time to work with. If Colby had gotten that, they had to gone the length of the floor in 1.3 seconds. Burlington gets the inbound in, and they get a shot off, but it doesn't go for Trinity Perry, and we go to the half with Colby on top, 24-13. Eagles with a nice halftime lead. We'll take a break. Come back with the start of our halftime show, brought to you by Cornerstone Ag. After this word from our sponsors, you're listening to the Eagles on radio and Colby basketball on 100.3 The Ride.
This month, Colby Dodge is celebrating Ram Power Days and Jeep Adventure Days. What does it? You want 3 minutes here, correct?
Correct.
Okay. Counts up to $10,000 on select Ram trucks. We have the sell prices posted, so drive by and check them out today. Many programs are in effect this month at Colby Dodge. Stop in and check with the salesperson to see if you qualify for additional discounts. Check us out online at colbydodge.com or in person at exit 53 I-70, Colby, Kansas.
This time of the year can get a little stressful on your finances. If you're in the need for any type of loan, come in and talk to their local grown loan officers at the People's State Bank. They live in this area, so they know this area. They pride themselves on getting you the fastest response possible. Since most of them have been in business or have come off the farm, they really do know the local ag economy. They want to take this time and thank you for your patronage at the People's State Bank. Locations in Colby, Oakley, Hoxie, Goodland, and McDonald. The People's State Bank, member FDIC.
Butler Builders understand that strong buildings and strong communities start with strong connections. Every bolt, every beam, and every handshake, each connection a strong one. When you work with a Butler builder, you're building on more than concrete and steel. You're building on knowledge and expertise with people you trust. People who value your investment like you.
Connect with your local Butler builder, even construction, and experience different strong connections make for your business.
Local farms and businesses are the backbone of our community. They provide jobs to local people and supply our community with important goods and services. Here at Farms and Merchants Bank, we invest heavily in the community for the future of the community. Last year alone, our bank participated and sponsored over 100 events representing over 50 groups and service organizations. If you ever wonder where your deposits go, just look around. Our name says it all. Farms and Merchants, together making a difference. We'd like to encourage you to shop and bank locally. Farms and Merchants Bank, member FDIC.
Here at McKee Incorporated, we're proud to offer service you can trust, along with Lennox products that can help keep you comfortable and save you money. This fall, McKee Incorporated is offering up to $1,600 in rebates on brand new Lennox systems. So call us today at 785-462-3132. McKee Incorporated, proudly offering Lennox products. Just another way we make you feel better.
For one-stop shopping in Colby,
Coming to you in 30.
a great selection of grocery items in the store. From meat to macaroni, they've got it in the grocery department of Walmart. And, of course, all the latest movies on DVD or Blu-ray, as well as your favorite PlayStation or Wii games. Walmart of Colby also has clothes, dog food, and, of course, the pharmacy there to serve you as well. Walmart of Colby, proud to be part of the community and proud to support local high school student-athletes. For all your one-stop shopping, it's Walmart in Colby.
Now back to more of the Eagles on radio on 100.3 The Ride.
Welcome back. You're listening to the Eagles on radio and Colby basketball on 100.3 The Ride. A reminder, we are right next to the drumline and band here in Burlington, so bear with me if you can't hear very well. I apologize. Again, that's just kind of where we're at here this evening. So, anyway. At the half, it's 24-13. Colby on top. The Eagles outscored Burlington 13-4 in the first quarter and 11-9 in the second quarter, as Burlington was able to get a couple of threes. But speaking of three-pointers, my goodness, Colby, I don't have the percentages here, but we are not afraid to shoot the three ball by any stretch of the imagination. And the Eagles put up a ton of them in the first half of the ball game and made 6 three-pointers. It's not that we're not making them. We're shooting them and knocking them down. So let's take a look at scoring in the ball game for the two teams. In the contest tonight, Burlington was led in the first half by Trinity Perry. 10 points for Perry. Had a couple of three-point makes in that second quarter of the contest. So she has 10. The other 3 for Burlington came from Alyssa Swindell, who buried a three-pointer as well, and it was 10 points again for Perry, 3 for Swindell. That's how they got their 13 points. For Colby, they spread it out. Jill Stevens, 9 points, all in the second quarter, all off three-pointers. Led the way for Colby. Hallie Vine was 6 points in the first half of the ball game for the Lady Eagles on 2 made threes on back-to-back possessions. In fact, the first 2 possessions of the game. 2 points for Kennedy Stanley. 4 points for Brooklyn Jones, a freshman making her start at varsity. And Brielle Bengi with 3 points as well for Colby. And that coming right at the end of the opening quarter. Eagles lead at 24-13. You're listening to the Cornerstone Ag halftime show. Eagles on radio on 100.3 The Ride. We'll be back with more after word from our sponsors. You're listening to Colby basketball on 100.3 The Ride.
Hi, I'm Dr. Mark Dunlock. I'm excited to be practicing chiropractic again here in Colby. My new office is 480 North Franklin in downtown Colby, right next to Goulash. I'd like to help you with your general wellness, including low-force adjustments, acupuncture, nutritional protocols, and Graston techniques to help with muscle relief and quicker healing. Call me at Gunlock Chiropractic today to schedule an appointment at 269-9565. That's 269-9565.
El Dos de Oros has moved to its new location at 1921 South Range in Colby. They've got the same amazing dishes with authentic south-of-the-border flavor. Same wonderful staff making sure to provide a personal experience every time you dine in. And of course, you can still find dozens of flavors of frozen margaritas. Stop by their new location and enjoy some great authentic Mexican-style cuisine. Now, right next door to Orchland at 1921 South Range in Colby, it's El Dos de Oros.
High Plains Co-op, it's great to know that the more things change, the more things stay the same. High Plains Co-op location in Hoxie, Dresden, Grainfield, Gem, Alford, Park, Selden, and in Levant. They're here to give you the service you deserve. High Plains Co-op is available for your grain, fuel, and feed needs. Check out their website at highplainscoop.com for up-to-date markets. Standing with you is High Plains Co-op.
Welcome to McDonald's. May I take your order?
Yeah, I'll take a small Coke.
And I'll have a large, please.
No, you can get any size Coke for just $1, right?
So, a small Coke is just $1?
Uh-huh. And the large is just $1? Yes. Are you guys okay?
You just blew our different size minds. Sorry, you got excited again.
It's nice getting any size bang for your buck. So come into McDonald's and get an ice-cold, delicious any-size Coke for just $1. A la carte only. Price participation may vary. Hi, this is Garrett Seegert with Farm Credit of Western Kansas and Colby. At Farm Credit, we support rural communities and agriculture with reliable, consistent credit and financial services.
Farm Credit's mission is providing farmers and ranchers with the capital they need to make their business successful. And because it's steady flow of credit means more jobs and economic growth, Farm Credit is helping invest in the vibrancy of your local community. See me on Wednesdays at RM Jakeway Abstract in St. Francis or call me at 785-462-1116.
Everyone has regrets. That time you gave yourself a haircut, maybe that second. Back to you in 30 seconds. Insurance covers this or that until it's too late.
Thank you. This is it.
Farm Bureau. An agent can review your current coverage.
There will not be another break.
Okay. Coulda, coulda, shoulda, later. You protect your coverage today. Call Farm Bureau agent David Brown in Colby or Atwood at 800-870-2661. Farm Bureau Property and Casualty Insurance Company, Western Agricultural Insurance Company. Now back to more of the Eagles on radio on 100.3 The Rise.
All right, welcome back to Burlington, Kansas, or Burlington, Colorado, I should say. Colby versus Burlington. There's a Burlington, Kansas, so you have to be careful. Burlington, Colorado, the Eagles and the Cougars going head-to-head tonight. Opening game of the basketball season. Again, a game scheduled for tomorrow night, but had to be moved due to the lack of officials. So, ready to play it here this evening. And again, you can catch the game online. Go to Facebook or NWKS Radio. Look for that, and we'll have a link that'll take you to the video of tonight's ball game, thanks to Farmers and Merchants Bank and Funk Optometry. Catch all the Eagles on radio games that way. Just go to our Facebook page and you'll get the link. Or you can go to our YouTube page as well. Eagles headed back out onto the floor, starting the second half. Hallie Vaughn, Jill Stevens, Kennedy Stanley, Brooklyn Jones, and, of course, Brittany Foss. Foss has the ball as the Eagles start the second half with it. Gets it to Stevens. Jill Stevens spins, fires up a three-pointer top of the key, off the mark. Rebound pulled down by Vaughn. Vaughn, hard take to the hoop. Buckets up and in there. Vaughn gets the two, and the Eagles on the board here in the second half. 8 points in the game for Hallie Vaughn. Score is 26-13. Colby leading, and Burlington driving and got a foul called. Foul charge to Vaughn. Her first personal. First foul of the half. First free throw of the game for either team. That is crazy. Free throw up and no good by Trinity Perry. Second attempt. No good. Rebound pulled down by Foss. Colby with it. Hallie Vaughn, open three-pointer, right side. Not going to go. That looked good all the way. Got a bad hop off the rim. Cougars back with it, right side. Little head fake top of the key by Perry. Feeds it baseline. Here's a drive. Nothing there for Brunghart. Good help side defense for Colby. And Stanley reaches in and ties it up. And they're going to call that a reach-in foul. That is the first personal foul on Kennedy Stanley. That is the second team foul of the half on Colby. Burlington will inbound underneath. Cougars get it in on the left side. A three-pointer up and no good. Rebound run down by Jones. Jones up the floor to Vaughn. One dribble and kind of gets caught underneath the hoop there and can't get the bucket to go. Rebound goes to Burlington. Cougars will reset. Baseline jumper on the way, not going to go. Kennedy Stanley had the rebound in her hands and just lost it out of bounds. Couldn't hang on. Cougars back with it. Burlington lobs it in, top of the key. Here's a three, not going to go. Rebound pulled down by the Eagles. Kennedy Stanley off the Perry miss. Colby on the other end. Jill Stevens open for three. This one doesn't go. Rebound by Foss, and the putback's in there. First two of the season for Brittany Foss. 28-13, Colby on top. Eagles have started the second half on a 6-0 run. Burlington, nice backdoor cut. Shot in the lane is good. Great finish that time by Luchiga. And Cynthia gets her first 2 points of the game. Good backdoor cut, good pass, and a good finish. Great play. Colby on the other end. Hallie Vaughn drives off the screen and scores. Quick 2. Vaughn with 10 points. Eagles will fall back in their 1-3-1 zone. Cougars looking underneath. They'll get it in, and here's a shot in the paint that's missed. Rebound and the putback is up and in. Trinity Perry with 12 points in the game was able to get the bucket off the Lachiga miss. 30-17 the score. Colby on top. 5-13. Eagles with the basketball. Stanley kicks it underneath. The shot by Stevens is no good. Rebound battled for. And the putback by Brooklyn Jones is no good, but she was fouled on the play. Free throws upcoming. Jones, all put in there. 5 points for Brooklyn in the game. Looking to make it her 6th. The foul, by the way, was on Harvey, her 2nd. Jones hits that one. She does have 6 in the game now. And a timeout called. This one is a full timeout by Colby. We'll take it with him back in 60 seconds with more of the Eagles on radio and Colby basketball on 100.3 The Ride.
Dying is one of the few events in life that is certain to occur, yet one we are not likely to plan for. Hi, I'm Jason with Ballman Mortuary in Colby, Atwood, and Oakley. Pre-arranging your funeral service is a great way to make sure your family is taken care of, even after you're gone. At Ballman Mortuary, we'll help you plan ahead and make sure that your wishes are taken care of, from the type of service, monument, and casket you would like. We can set up pre-funding arrangements designed specifically for end-of-life needs. At Ballman Mortuary, we are dedicated to ensuring that your loved ones' memories are cherished. See our website at ballmanmortuary.com today for more information.
Picture this. You're on the beach for a beautiful sunset. All the vibrant red, orange, and yellow colors reflecting off the blue ocean water. Watch the waves washing on bright sand beaches where kids bury their siblings up to the necks next to giant sand castles. As you picture this in your mind's eye, is it perfect, or do you have to squint because it's blurry? Make sure your actual eyes see as vibrant as your mind's eye. Get your vision examined today at Funk Optometry in downtown Colby, Atwood, and Potsy. Funk Optometry. See it as you picture.
Now back to more of the Eagles on radio on 100.3 The Ride.
Welcome back. It's Burlington basketball. Out of the timeout. Colby going after a steal here. We'll get it down the floor. The Eagles get the possession and a foul called on Trinity Perry trying to get the loose ball. Eagles with a great cut by Hallie Vaughn off the inbound. Gets behind everybody. And Foss able to feed it to Vaughn. She gets an easy 2 on the other end. Vaughn now with 12 points in the game for Colby. 34-17. The Eagles have doubled up Burlington. Colby knocking the inbound pass away. Tied up on the floor. Jump ball here. This will go to Burlington. They'll retain possession. And we'll inbound here on the sideline. And a timeout taken by Burlington. Another full timeout by the Cougars. Take it with them back in 60 seconds with more basketball. Colby up 34-17 here on 100.3 The Ride.
Wow. A typical reaction from homeowners who just walked into a kitchen by Northwest Kansas Decorating Center. We call it the wow factor.
Wow.
And the reaction of others when they see their cabinet, countertop, and backsplash work. Northwest Kansas Decorating Center can take your bland kitchen and make it grand with the finest cabinets, countertops, and flooring designed and installed by their professional team. Go to nwksdecoratingcenter.com and get ready to be
Wow. The Northwest Kansas Decorating Center, West 4th Street in Colby.
Pizza Hut in Colby, Kansas is the place to explore flavor. Whether it's classic flavor like pepperoni, meat lovers, or super supreme, or something less traditional like the cherry pepper bombshell, the cockadoodle bacon, or nearly a dozen flavors of straight wings. Pizza Hut in Colby, Kansas has your flavor tonight. Stop by for the amazing lunch buffet, dine in anytime, or call 462-8206 for delivery. Pizza Hut in Colby, Kansas. That's the flavor of now.
Welcome back, Burlington, with the
Now back to more of the Eagles on radio on 100.3 The Ride.
Burlington had the basketball out of the timeout. A three-point shot by Brunghart was no good. Rebound Foss up the floor, gets it to Hallie Vaughn. Vaughn for three, not going to get this one. Rebound tipped around. Burlington, I'll tell you what, they have done great on the glass tonight. They have been all over. Colby's been out-rebounded by a bunch, and it's something Colby's going to have to work on because we're not a big team. Eagles get a board here as Kennedy Stanley pulls one in off the miss by Brunghart. Eagles with the basketball. Here's a drive. Jones to the hoop and a score. Brooklyn Jones, the freshman, with 8 points in her varsity debut tonight. 36-17. Under 4 to play, third quarter. Burlington with the basketball now. Harvey, skip pass in the left corner. Now back out into the hands of Brunner. Back outside to Brunghart, right side. Perry, top of the key, looking underneath, not there. Got it into the paint, but not underneath. Brunghart with it. She kicked it back out, now they throw it away. And as Burlington's starting to get tired, you're seeing them really struggle offensively with a lot of turnovers here. Colby's kept up good pressure and used their depth tonight. Speaking of depth, Brielle Bangy and Mackenzie Dodson check back into the game for Colby. On the floor with Foss, Stanley, and Stevens. Stevens with it. Oh, great pick and roll. And on the backside, Foss gets it, misses the lay-in, gets her own rebound. Put back no good. Dodson with the board, can't get it. Another one knocked loose and out of bounds off of Stevens. Boy, there were some opportunities for Colby. They did a great job on the glass that time. And had 3 looks at it, couldn't get any buckets. Burlington back with the ball. They get it in. Robles has it, knocked away. It was knocked away by Bangy. It hit the official. And then Bangy kind of just let it sit there because it should have been out of bounds. And the official then realized it and gave the ball to Burlington. Cougars with it. Three-pointer, top of the key. Good. Megan Brunghart with her first points of the game. 36-20. Eagles up by 16. 2:48 to play in the third. Colby with it. Jill Stevens open three. Not going to go. Long rebound. Bangy tries to get to it. Can't quite get there in time, and it's going to go to Burlington. Cougars with it. Oh, travel. Oh, my goodness. She hopped 4 times, then took 6 steps, hopped again, and no travel. The ball's going to go to Burlington, and then they're going to call foul on Colby on the other end. There was a tremendous trap set by Colby there. They did exactly what they were supposed to do. The Burlington defender runs into the trap and then hops on her left foot like 3 times trying to stop, and the official just missed it. Colby gets the basketball, though, as they steal it on the other end after the foul, and the lay-in is up and in there by Kennedy Stanley. 4 points for Stanley in the game. 38-20, Colby up by 18, 2:17 to go, third quarter. Burlington with the basketball. Top of the key, Brunghart. Right side, Swindell. Jumper from underneath will not go. Rebound pulled down by the Eagles. Colby up the floor. Bangy has it knocked loose. And a fight for the basketball. Foss got in there, got a hand on it. Burlington had Robles in there. And it'll be Colby basketball in the alternating possession. Hallie Vaughn checking in for Colby. Foss, Vaughn, Stanley, Dodson, and Stevens, the 5 on the floor for Colby. The Eagles get it in. Dodson out to Vaughn. Three-pointer does not go. Dodson trying to save it, but was already out of bounds. So Cougars will get it. 1:47 to go in the third quarter, 38-20. Burlington back with the basketball. They'll get it up the floor. Stanley gets the steal. Finds Vaughn in the middle. Vaughn draws the contact. Can't get the bucket to go, but she'll go to the line for 2. Foul on the play, which charged to Swindell, her second personal. Third of the half on Burlington. Vaughn at the line. The lefty puts the first one up and in. The righty, I should say. Vaughn set again. No good. Stanley with a rebound in the putback, and she's fouled. More free throws coming for Colby. No free throw shot in the first half. Both teams getting to the line here in the second half. Colby is 3 of 4 from the free throw line. Now 4 of 5 as the first one's up and in by Stanley. She'll get set for her second attempt. Good. Stanley hits them both. 41-20, the Eagle lead back up to 11. Up to 21, I should say. Minute 35 to go. Kennedy Stanley getting a break for Colby. And Shields back into the game for the Lady Eagles. Inbound pass right to Dodson, who catches and scores. Almost like the pass was thrown into Dodson, and she rolled her ankle maybe a little on that one. Trying to get up here on the floor and get some help from her teammates, but definitely not able to put weight on that right leg. Coach Stevens out to attend to her. And we'll help her get off the floor here and get a round of applause for all the fans in the game here tonight. They get Dodson to the bench, and then they will attend to her. And now Colby's gone to the bench as if it's a timeout, but there's not a timeout. I don't think. Or is there now? There is a 30-second timeout that's been taken, I believe, by Colby. There's just a second timeout taken by the Eagles in the game. So Mackenzie Dodson again. Hopefully not too major, but they are going to tend to her right ankle down on the floor. Burlington does get the inbound pass in, and Trinity Perry is going to run it up the floor. And now Colby with good help side defense. Hallie Vaughn gets the steal, and Vaughn's going to take it herself. Can't get the shot to go, but draws the foul. This one, I believe, will be on Alexis Brenner. Free throws upcoming. No, they call that one on Robles. Her second personal, 15 foul now and a half on Burlington. Much slower third quarter here tonight as we're seeing more free throws and fouls. Vaughn puts the first free throw up and good. Hallie with 14 points in the game tonight. 2 of 3 from the charity stripe. Second attempt. No good. Rebound tied up, jump ball. This is Burlington's on the possession arrow. Jones checks back in the game for Colby. Vaughn's going to get a break. 44-20, Colby on top by 24 with 1:15 to go here in the third quarter. And Burlington running it down the sideline there. Alexis Brenner. Colby tried to set the trap, made contact. And Brittany Foss has just picked up her third personal foul. 1:10 to go, third quarter. Cougars with it. Here's a cut into the lane. A reverse lay-in is up and no good. Stevens comes away with the rebound off the miss from Swindell. Tries to get it down the floor to Jones, but it's stolen away by Burlington and now knocked loose and out of bounds. That's Colby ball. No, I thought Burlington might have touched that last. They're going to give it to the Cougars, though. Two of the officials kind of looked at each other for a second, seeing who had the better angle. Inbound pass knocked away. Shields touched it last. So Burlington will try again. Cougars get it into Trinity Perry. She drives, kicks it out on the top left. Cure, shot in the paint, knocked away by Stevens. Shields comes up with the basketball, finds Foss up the floor, a little good on the lay-in rebound. Jill Stevens can't get the shot to go. Foss tries, it's blocked out of bounds. Colby wanted a foul call on either one of those lay-in attempts and didn't get it. But it will be Colby basketball. It was last touched by Burlington. Kennedy Stanley going to check in. Bangy going to come out for Colby. Stanley, Shields, Jones on the floor along with Stevens and Foss. Stevens catches the inbound open for three. No good. Rebound pulled down to the backside by Foss. Gets it to Shields. Skip pass to Stevens. One of the three. Didn't have time. Eagles will reset. Jones. Stevens this time has time and knocks it down. Jill Stevens with the three-pointer. 12 points for Stevens in the game. And a timeout called on the floor with 15 seconds to go in the third quarter. And a full timeout taken by Burlington. We'll take it with them. Back in 30 seconds with more of the Eagles on radio and Colby basketball on 100.3 The Ride.
You have a name, but the next time you travel to that big city Mega Monster sporting goods store, ask them if they know your name.
Well.
Hey, Chad?
Yes, just 30, please.
Okay. I was just wondering if you could scoot your microphone closer to your face.
No.
You're kind of fading out.
No, I'm using crappy headsets.
Okay.
I can't hear.
Yep, just a second. Cool mascot. Solve problems and answer questions. The Sports Shop at Colby.
Now back to more of the Eagles on radio on 100.3 The Ride.
Welcome back. 47-20 the score. Colby up by 27, and the Eagles will set up defensively here with 15 seconds to go in the third quarter. I can't believe it's odd that this is twice it's happened in the game that Burlington has wasted a full timeout with just seconds to go in a quarter. Eagles with the basketball as they get a steal. Underneath, here's Howie Vaughn. Goes for the shot. Not going to get it. Foul call. Vaughn will go to the line for Colby to shoot two. Vaughn 2 of 4 from the charity stripe in the ball game tonight. The foul charged on the play to Alyssa Swindell, her third. Sixth team foul on Burlington, so Colby will be in the bonus now the remainder of the game. First free throw for Vaughn is up and good. She's hit the front end of all of them and missed the back end. 15 points for Vaughn in the game. Second attempt. Good. Hits them both this time. 16 for Vaughn. Substitution for Colby. Bangy checks in. Jones comes out. Colby leading 49-20. 3 seconds to go. Third quarter. Burlington with the basketball. And that'll bring us to the end of the third. 49-20 to score in favor of Colby. We'll take a break. Come back with the fourth quarter after this word from our sponsors on 100.3 The Ride.
Let us help you for your loss. That's 785-462-7979 or online at KirstenBrockFuneralChapel.com.
Service Master in Colby, Kansas wants you to know that your carpet is like a huge area, trapping dust, mites, pollen, bacteria, and every time you walk across your carpet, stir those things up in the air, and you and your family are breathing all that in. It irritates the lungs, complicate asthma, even makes you sick. But for more than 50 years, Service Master Clean has been serving both residential and commercial customers. The pros at Service Master will do whatever it takes to make sure you and your family live in a happy, healthy, clean home. Call Service Master at 785-462-3423 to get started today. Now back to more of the Eagles on radio on 100.3 The Ride.
Welcome back. 49-20 the score. Colby with a 29-point lead in the basketball to start the fourth quarter. Eagles with it on the top right side. Kennedy Stanley to Foss. Baseline. Here's three-pointer by Howie Vaughn, no good. Rebound pulled down by Kennedy Stanley, who has it knocked loose and out of bounds. It'll be Eagle basketball. It was pulled down by Brunhart, who tried to throw it off the leg of Stanley, who got her leg out of the way in time and out of bounds to the Eagles. Colby gets it in. Foss to Vaughn for three. Good. Allie Vaughn with a three-point bucket. And that gives her 19 on the night. And the Eagle lead is now 52-20. A 32-point Colby lead with 7:18 to go in the fourth. Excuse me. Eagles get a steal on the other end. And it's going to be out of bounds off of Colby. Didn't quite, he got the ball but couldn't keep the feet in bounds. They are not running continuous clock. If this was a GWAG game, this would be a mandatory continuous clock with a 30-point lead in the second half. But they are stopping the clock here. Burlington got the inbound pass in, and Colby picks up a quick foul. Brielle Bangy with her second. Free throws here for Burlington. The first of two is up and good by Alyssa Swindell. 4 points for Swindell in the game. Swindell gets her second one up. No good. Rebound pulled down by Colby. Bangy got it. Colby with the top of the key. Jill Stevens for three. Doesn't go. Rebound out of bounds, and it's Burlington ball. Colby going to keep the pressure on here. Burlington. Travel. Across midcourt there by Perry, and Colby will get it back. Under 7 to play now in the contest. Colby on top. Eagles get it up the floor. Foss to Vaughn. Back to Foss, top of the key. Vaughn head fake on a three. Gets it over to Foss. Now in the corner to Bangy. Back to Foss. Here's Vaughn for three. Just off the back of the rim. No good. Three-pointer on the other end by Burlington doesn't go. And the rebound pulled down by Kennedy Stanley for Colby. Stanley up the floor. Here's Vaughn open for three. This one doesn't go. Rebound battled for out of bounds off of Jill Stevens. And back to Burlington. So the Cougars now back down the full court with the basketball. They feed it underneath, and here's a nice post move and finish by Rainey Harvey with her first 2 points of the game. 52-23, the Eagle lead cut to 29. Colby with it. Foss to Vaughn to Stanley. And here's a three by Foss. Open look that time and just missed it. Off the front of the rim. Rebound pulled down by Burlington. Cougars with the three. Not going to go. Stanley gets the rebound for Colby. To Foss. Head fake by Vaughn. Drives. Has it knocked loose. Picked up by Foss. Kicks it out to Bangy. 4-3. Second of the game for Bangy. She's got 6 points and a timeout call. 55-23. Colby on top. 5:17 to go here in the fourth quarter. Is this not a timeout? The officials stop things there for a second and get the teams right back out onto the floor. Cougars with it. Brunhart across midcourt behind the back dribble. Fires up a three on the top right side. It's not good. Rebound pulled down by Colby. Shields to Bangy. Fires a three. She's fouled. And Bangy's going to shoot 3 free throws for Colby. That is the fourth foul on Swindell. Her 7th team foul on Burlington. 3 shots here for Bangy. First one's no good, just off the back of the rim. Second free throw upcoming. That one's in there. 7 points on the night for Bangy, looking for 8 here. Free throw up. No good. So Bangy hits 1 of 3. Burlington with the rebound. Basketball underneath. Shot is not going to go. Rebound pulled down by Colby. Eagles have it. Bangy has her pocket pick. Great steal by Brunghart. Brunghart takes it up the floor and then runs into the defense there. Fires a shot that was well contended and got it to go. 5 points in the game for Brunghart. 56-25, Colby up. Three-pointer, top of the key, good by Jones. Brooklyn Jones into double digits with 11 points. 59-25, Colby on top. Eagles getting offensive production from all over the place tonight. 4:13 to go. We're in the fourth quarter. 59-25 is the score. Burlington with it underneath. Turnaround shot, not going to go. Rebound batted around, pulled down by the Eagles. Colby with it on the left side. Jones open for 3. Not going to go this time. Rebound pulled down by Burlington. The Cougars will take it up the floor. Shot underneath. Not going to go for Colby. Curry couldn't hit it. Rebound pulled down by Burlington. Curry got the rebound. Got it up the floor to Brooklyn Jones. And Jones now with 13 points in the game. 61-25 the Eagles on top. 3.5 to play. Burlington with it. Shot in the paint, not going to go. Rebound pulled down by Colby. Bangy. Shields down the corner to Jones. Back to Bangy. Bangy fires a 3, not going to go. Rebound pulled down by Jones. Turn around in the paint. No good. Rebound tipped out. Shields comes up with it. Kicks it to Bangy. Open 3. This one's in there. And Brooklyn Bangy with 10 points in the game. And a full timeout taken by Burlington. 64-25. Eagles on top. 2:58 to go. Fourth quarter. Back with more in just a minute.
Warm savings for the cold weather at Plum Creek, a unique clothing store in Colby that offers fashion for the holidays. Ladies and missies, they'll dressy to fancy or comfortable and casual. They have a lot of sweaters in. And for the guys, a wide selection of name brand jeans and shirts like polos and dress shirts, plus ties, a lot of sports jackets in. And check out the prices on the very stylish, very popular cinch products in at Plum Creek Limited, where they rent tuxedos in downtown Colby.
Your farm doesn't close when the weather kicks up. That's why Colby Ag Center in Colby, Kansas carries Case IH Compact Farmall C and Compact Farmall C CVT tractors with cabs. The roomy, open platform provides an exceptional operating environment designed for all weather comfort. And while you're in the driver's seat, knock out every task using a wide variety of loader attachments and implements. For more on Case IH Compact Farmall C and C CVT tractors, in-cab and non-cab configurations, see Colby Ag Center in Colby, Kansas.
Now back to more of the Eagles on radio on 100.3 The Rise.
64-25 the score. Colby on top. 2:47 to go here. Fourth quarter. Eagles set up defensively out of the break here. We got some substitutions coming in for Colby. As checking into the lineup for the first time tonight is Erica Daniels, the 5'5" freshman. Burlington with it. Inbound pass results in a three-pointer on the backside. No good. Battle for the rebound. Jump ball call. Good hustle by Colby that time to tie it up. And possession arrow keeps it with Burlington. Checking in for the Eagles now is Courtney Finley, 5'2" sophomore, into the lineup. Both teams going to the bench. Brianna Barnett is in the game for Colby as well. She's been in for a little bit now. Burlington gets the inbound pass in. Three-pointer does not go. Rebound tipped around and pulled down by Jones for Colby, who's fouled. This one on Megan Barnett. This will be her first. 8th team foul, so Colby with a one-on-one opportunity here for Brooklyn Jones. Freshman making her varsity debut. She's got 13 points on the night. 2 for 2 from the free throw line. Hits the front end of the one-on-one here. 14 now for Jones. She gets set for her second attempt here. No good. Rebound pulled down by Burlington. Cougars will get it up the floor. Jumper in the paint. Does not go on the play for Perry. Rebound pulled down. That time by Brianna Barnett for Colby. Eagles get it across midcourt. The timeout called by Tom Stevens. He's got a young group on the floor here right now and wants to make some adjustments. We'll take it with him back in 60 seconds with more Colby basketball on 104.3 The Ride.
Hello, this is J.L. Evans with Western State Bank Colby, located at our new Home on the Range, 1750 South Range. We offer many convenient banking products and services here at Western State Bank. In fact, are you looking at purchasing a new home, refinancing for a better rate, or looking at a cash-out refinance to make some home improvements? If so, please call or come in and visit with one of our home loan experts at any of our convenient locations throughout Western Kansas. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Having a retirement cell, moving to a new town, or finding that dream home are all things that can happen over a course of a person's life. We're very fortunate to have the experts at Homeland Realty and Auction to help. They specialize in residential and commercial listing. Plus, they can assist with ag land and property management, as well as land, personal property, and machinery auctions. Call one of their experienced agents in Colby or Goodland today for a free market analysis. Homeland Realty and Auction, offering good old Western hospitality. For current listings, go to homelandre.com.
Now back to more of the Eagles on radio on 100.3 The Ride.
Welcome back, Colby, with the basketball out of the timeout. Eagles have it. And again, a lot of youngsters making their debuts. Courtney Finley drives baseline, kicks it off to Emma Curry. Curry's shot in the paint doesn't go, but a great look. And on the other end, the good defense there by Brianna Barnett, getting in front of the Burlington player, making her change directions and missing a lay-in opportunity. So now Burlington will inbound from underneath. They'll lob it up top of the key. Off the screen is Perry. She fires up a jumper, no good. Rebound pulled down by Colby in the hands of Courtney Finley. Finley down the court with it. Ball's in the hands of Carmichael. Top left side now to Finley. Little head fake. Finley open. Fires up a three. Why not? Nope. Just a little short off the front of the rim. 35 seconds to go in this one. Colby lead is 40. Burlington with the basketball. Cougars driving in. We're going to have a foul called on Colby. A reach in on the Eagles. And this one, Courtney Finley, her first, 6th team foul on Colby, but it was a shooting foul, so a couple here for Alexis Brenner. First one's no good. Brenner, the seniors, played a lot of minutes tonight, but looking for her first points of the game. Second attempt is in there. 65-26. Colby on top. 20 seconds to go. Colby up the floor with it. Barnett fouled. And free throws upcoming. Foul is charged to Brenner, her first. 9th team foul. Barnett to shoot one-on-one. Right-hander puts it up, and no good. Rebound tipped around, pulled down by Burlington. Cougars will run it up the floor with 13 seconds to go. Burlington driving, shot missed underneath. Rebound pulled down by Colby. Barnett came up with it. She's fouled. 2 free throws coming with 5 seconds to go in the game. That was the 10th team foul on Burlington. It was also the 5th foul on Swindell, who's fouled out of the game. she'll come out, and Robles checks in her place. 2 free throws here for Barnett. First one's up and good. Sophomore getting her first varsity points there. Good set for a second attempt. And not going to go. Rebound pulled down by Burlington. 2 seconds to go. Half-court shot, no good. And that gets us to our final score, 66-26. Colby gets the win tonight. We'll take a break. Back with the start of our post-game show. After this word from our sponsors, you're listening to the Eagles on radio and Colby basketball on 100.3 The Ride.
Taco John wants to help simplify your holiday shopping. Here to help you score a $5 TJ bonus card. First to shopping. Need something for your coworkers? Give them Taco John's gift cards. Don't know what to get your BFF? Give them Taco John's gift cards. Mom, dad, brother, sister? 4 words. Taco John's gift cards. Now the $5 bonus card. That's simple too. Just buy $25 in TJ gift cards and you get a $5 bonus card for you. It's going to be a very Merry Christmas. Only at Taco John's.
Front yourself. Insurance professionally. And represent a wide variety of insurance. They can virtually shop with a company app that offer you the best coverage for the best price on both Front Insurance Service. Locally owned and operated. Hometown agents that are experienced and offer fast claims. Located at 1675 West 4th Street in Colby. And
Hey, get that interview ready. We're going to do that here pretty quick. It'll be on the next break. That'll be what I'll kick it to, okay?
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah, they're only doing 10 minutes in between games, so.
Okay.
Was a great local marketing resource. Their service is fast and friendly, with questions being answered on site by their professionals. During non-peak times, they can even assist you with pickup and delivery services. Cornerstone Ag, where local customer service is not just a priority, it's the only way they'll do business.
Next Tech Wireless has plans for every lifestyle, including our new and improved Advanced Pay Plan. Get the nationwide coverage and data you want without a commitment. Plans start at $30 per month, and you can get unlimited everything for as low as $35 per month. Activate a new Advanced Pay Plan and receive a free Moto G4 Play. Or receive your first month free when you purchase a new phone. Or bring your own phone. 'Tis the season for saving. Visit Next Tech Wireless today. Certain restrictions apply.
Did you know that your body contains over 40 billion working parts and the nervous system acts as a communication speedway? Sometimes there's no warning when a problem is ahead, and a chiropractor can help determine if there's any interference in this great nerve network. In most cases, chiropractic care can eliminate the cause of your pain. Call Northwest Kansas Chiropractic at 460-0332. That's 460-0332. Or visit us online at nwkchiro.com. I'm Dr. Griggs, inviting you to stop by and see us and start feeling better today.
Okay, Chad, back to you in 30. After that, coach is saying, do you want me to go to the in-game rejoin?
No, play a 1 minute break.
1 minute break after that, okay.
Yes.
Daily newspaper that has earned a great reputation for journalistic excellence and extensive knowledge of the local communities of Colby, Rexford, Brewster, and surrounding communities.
Now back to more of the Eagles on radio on 100.3 The Ride.
Welcome back. Hope you can hear. We'll do the best we can here. Let's run through the scoring of the game. Colby gets the win tonight. Again, the final score 66-26. Colby outscored Burlington tonight 13-4 in the first quarter, 11-9 in the second quarter, then 25-7 in the third quarter, and 17-6 in the fourth quarter. Colby getting it done really in that second half, outscoring Burlington 42-13. Burlington was led in the contest tonight by Trinity Perry, who had 12 points on the game. Outside of that, 5 points from Brunghart, 4 points from Swindell in the game. 2 points each from Rainey Harvey and Cynthia Machuga, and then 1 point in the game from Alexis Brenner. For the Eagles, they were led tonight by Hallie Vaughn, 19 for Vaughn in the game tonight. Outside of that, 14 for Brooklyn Jones, the freshman, making a great debut. Jill Stevens with 12 points in the contest. 10 points on the night from Brielle Bangy. 6 points for Kennedy Stanley in the game. Brittany Foss had 2 for Colby. Mackenzie Donson had 2 before her ankle injury. And 1 point for Brianna Barnett in the game. Eagles win it 66-26. Colby starts the season out 1-0 with a victory. We'll take a break, come back, get things started with our pregame show for the men. Coming up, we're going to talk now to the head coach of the Colby Eagles, Brian Wilderman, to get his thoughts on today's game here on 100.3 The Ride. Let's check in with Coach Wilderman.
Welcome back to the Funk Optometry pregame show. The Eagles on radio on 100.3 The Ride, joined by the head coach of the Colby Eagles, Brad Wilderman. And Coach, here we go. Game 1 of the season tonight. Let's talk a little bit about the off season and how things have gone leading up to tonight.
We've had, summer, these guys have got in the gym and they did a lot of shooting, and we went to an actual tournament or two there in the summer, actually won, and we had our league here in the summer as far as our Colby Rec on the league. So overall, I was pleased these guys, got a lot of gym time, a lot of shots up. Early here in the season as far as practice goes, they've been working their tails off to get, better day by day. And so I've been pleased, and we'll find out tonight where we are.
I tell you, it's been, with this group of kids, hard work, and we see that with other sports, and that we saw from them last year. Hard work's never the issue. These kids work their tails off, and they've done a good job of prepping. And I think, in watching them last year, they just improved every single game as the season went on in different areas from one night to the next. And that's been kind of fun to watch at this group. So I can imagine it's been a good start to the preseason, coming in ready to go.
Yeah, you're exactly right. A lot of these seniors, they've been playing for 3 years, and we got some juniors that have been playing for a couple of years, and even some sophomores now that did us last year at the varsity. So, it's just one of those things that they've put in the work, and hopefully, it'll pay off. It goes on.
Got a good core group of kids back too. A lot of leadership. You mentioned seniors, but in the juniors as well. But got a good core group that saw a lot of minutes last year. A very experienced team coming back in. It's got to be nice to kind of come into the season, with that basic offensive, defensive knowledge there.
Yeah, exactly. It's nice when they know the system. They've been at it for years now. And like you said, we have a good core, good depth. I'd like to think we do. We have probably 10 or 12 guys that could get quite a bit of playing time come varsity games. So it's nice to have that. So just kudos to the guys, as far as the work they put in.
You guys have Burlington tonight. This game moved up a day due to the shortage of officials in Colorado tonight. And tell us a little bit about what you expect to see out of this group of Burlington kids. A team you played last year, I think, in the topside tip-off.
Yeah, they I don't know exactly how many kids they bring back. I think maybe 3 or 4 off of that scored for them, a little bit throughout the season. Just a little bit of scouting from last year. They tend to want to run a lot of band they did last year, so we're expecting something similar. They weren't real tall, but they seem to have some decent athletes there. That we got to make sure we do a good job defensively on, and we just got to take care of what we control. We tell those guys day in and day out of that control what we can. That's added effort. Defensive rebounding, and patience at times on offense. So that's what we're hoping for tonight.
All right. Well, Coach, look forward to watching the kids tonight, and we'll catch up with you after the game.
All right, thanks, Ted.
Coach Brad Wilderman of the Colby Eagles. Be back with more of the pregame show in just a minute.
This month, Colby Dodge is celebrating Ram Power Days, Jeep Adventure Days. What does this mean to you? Discounts up to $4,000 on select new Jeeps and discounts up to $10,000 on select Ram trucks. We have the sale prices posted, so drive by and check them out today. Many programs are in effect this month at Colby Dodge. Stop in and check with the salesperson to see if you qualify for additional discounts. Check us out online at colbydodge.com or in person at exit 53 I-70, Colby, Kansas.
Coming back to you in 30 seconds.
The need for any type of loan, come in and talk to their local grown loan officers at the People's State Bank. They live in this area, so they know.
Give me one more 30.
Fastest response possible. Since most of them have been in business or have come off the farm, they really do know the local ag economy. They want to take this time and thank you for your patronage at the People's.
You got it.
Please Hoxie, Goodland, and McDonald. The People's State Bank, member FDIC.
Local farmers and businesses are the backbone of our community. They provide jobs to local people and supply our community with important goods and services. Here at Farmers and Merchants Bank, we invest heavily in the community for the future of the community. Last year alone, our bank participated and sponsored over 100 events representing over 50 groups and service organizations. If you ever wonder where your deposits go, just look around. Our name says it all. Farmers and Merchants, together making a difference. We'd like to encourage you to shop and bank locally. Farmers and Merchants Bank, member FDIC.
Now back to more of the Eagles on Radio on 100.3 The Ride.
Welcome back. Listening to the Eagles on Radio, Colby basketball on 100.3 The Ride as we get set for our men's contest tonight. Colby and Burlington getting ready to go head-to-head. Kick the season off. Teams waiting here to get through our starting lineups.
It's time for Cougar basketball at Burlington High School. Tonight,
Burlington and Colby going head-to-head. Colby, the visiting team.
First for the Eagles, number 5, junior.
And look at the starting lineup for the Eagles. There's Colby in their visiting black uniforms, orange numbering and white trim, with a gray stripe down the side, the orange Power Eagle on the leg. Starting lineup for the Eagles tonight will look like this. Calvin Stapp, the junior, will get the start. Number 11, Gage Winger, the senior. Number 12, J.T. Czar will get the start tonight for Colby. Number 25, Xavier Slavens, the senior in the starting lineup. And Jordan Shippers, the senior, will round things out for Colby tonight for Burlington tonight. Braxton Urker will get the start for Burlington. He is a sophomore. Also in there is Ezekiel Ruiz. Trayvon Holmes will get the start tonight. Also starting is Connor Oldblazer. And that is how the starting lineup looks tonight for the Burlington Cougars. They huddle up around there. Coach will get some final instructions here before the game. Opening tip by J.T. Czar goes into the hands of Slavens, and Eagles get the basketball to start the ball game tonight. Slavens with it on the top right. Burlington set up in a man-to-man. Shippers gets it underneath the Czar, trying to get it on the backside of Slavens. It's stolen away by Burlington. Trayvon Holmes gets the steal. Drives up the floor as he shot knocked away. Rebound pulled down by Stapp. Stapp quickly up for Colby. Kicks it outside. Shippers for three. Good. Jordan Shippers with the three-point bucket to start the ball game. Colby on top, and the Eagles are going to come out into a press. Knocked away by Slavens, gets the steal. Xavier lays it up and in. Xavier Slavens with a bucket. 5-0, Colby on top. Again, the Eagles will keep the press on Burlington. Burlington trying to be patient down the floor with it. Czar nearly gets the steal, but Holmes comes up with the basketball. For Burlington, Holmes kicks it out to Urker. Urker back up top of the key. And we're going to have a whistle and a foul call. Traveling. Colby basketball. Steps taken by Tellez that time. So the Eagles have it. Inbound passes into Calvin Stapp. Colby up 5-0. Eagles with it on the left side. Winger. Gage looking inside. Not there. Kicks it out to JT Czar. Czar right side. Kicks it underneath Slavens. Head fake. Back to Winger. Left side Shippers. Jordan. Right side into the hands of Gage Winger. Now to Czar, top of the key. Stapp, top left. Calvin. Underneath to Xavier Slavens. Back out to Stapp. Colby being patient here against the man-to-man of Burlington. They get to the basketball. Winger. To Stapp. Calvin with a little head fake. Drives in, off the glass, and in there. Last little finger roll bucket for Calvin Stapp on the left side. 7-0, the Eagles on top. 5:50 to go, first quarter. We'll be back in the press. Burlington trying to break it, but Shippers uses his speed to step in and get the steal. Gets it off to Gage Winger, and Winger across midcourt. Left side Slavin. Corner, Calvin Stapp. Looking in for Czar, trying to post up underneath. Slavin's on the backside. Goes, catches it, and then looks for Czar. A little cross-court pass. Maybe one too many passes that time. And it's knocked away and out of bounds off of Burlington. Colby basketball. Eagles with a substitution here. Jaden Saruta checks in. Places Czar. Eagles with the basketball. Winger. Right side. Kicks it out. Stapp to Shippers. Off the screen. In the corner to Winger. Now to Slavens. Left side Stapp. Open three. Not going to get it. Rebound pulled down by Burlington. And so the Cougars now will take it up the floor. Drive inside. Stapp gets the steal. Calvin with his speed able to beat Burlington down the floor and lay it in. 4 points for Stapp in the game. Colby on top 9-0. Another steal by Colby. Here's Shippers. Driving off the glass. Doesn't go. Rebound. The putback is there by Saruta. And Colby off to an 11-0 start here in the first 4 minutes and 20 seconds of this game. And Burlington takes a 30-second timeout to discuss things here. Trying to slow down the momentum of Colby, make some adjustments. Colby has come out of this press defense to start the game, and Burlington is turning it over right and left, and Eagles are taking advantage of it. Lady Eagles won tonight handily, 66-26, and the men off to a good start here. Saruta Slavin on the floor along with Shippers, Winger, and also out there for Colby is Ryan Myers. Burlington with the basketball in the corner. Eagles applying some pressure here. Here's a three-pointer right side by Burlington. Good by Urker. He was happy with himself on that one. Had that little hand in the air, back away afterward. Myers with the basketball for Colby. Skip past Shippers for three. Second of the game for Jordan. Shippers with the three-point bucket. He's got 6 in the game, and Colby up 14-3. Burlington trying to break the press. They get it across just before the 10-second call. And they'll kick it underneath, and a charging foul. Tremendous job by Saruta getting set underneath that time and not moving. Draws the foul. Jose Tellez with his first. Eagles with the substitution here. Wallmeyer checking into the game for Colby. Eagles with the basketball. Wallmeyer, baseline, passes off, a little head fake by Myers on a three. Now picks up his dribble, gets it off to Winger. Winger right side to Wallmeyer, off the screen, drives, pulls up from the free throw line. Can't get it. Rebound, battle for, and pulled down by Burlington. Cougars trailing by 11. Colby on top. 3:21 to go here in the first. Colby into their half-court trap. 2-3 zone. Three-pointer by Burlington doesn't go. Rebound tipped around and a foul called on the Cougars, and this one will be on Cole Glazer, his first. And that is the 13th foul on Burlington. Eagles with it, 3:04 to go, first quarter. Calvin Stapp back into the game. He gets it across midcourt. Eagles showing some depth early on here. Shippers drives, kicks it out. Myers open for three. Off the mark. Rebound pulled down by Wallmeyer. Put back is in there. Peyton Wallmeyer with two. 16-3, the Eagles lead. And another steal by Colby. Shippers gets it to Stapp. Calvin with a head fake, ducks under it, and scores with the left-handed lay-in. 6 for Stapp in the game. 18-3 the score. Colby up. Wallmeyer with a steal here. Peyton, pull-up jumper in the paint. Good. 4 points for Peyton Wallmeyer. Colby up 20-3. Burlington taking it up the floor on the other end. Ball tipped around here by Burton. He kicks it in. The shot is up and good. Burton with two, 20-5. Colby on top. 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter. The Eagles with it. Right side, Myers. Gets a screen, drives, pull-up jumper. Off the back of the rim, no good. Board pulled down by Holmes. Burlington with it. Urker gets it across midcourt and a reach-in foul here on Calvin Stapp. His first foul on Colby. The Eagles with some substitution. Coming into the game, Czar back into the lineup. Also into the game is Drew Starbuck for Colby. And Thane Wilderman. Burlington with it, baseline, and a blocking foul this time on Peyton Wallmeyer. He can get set. He'll pick up his first. Second team foul on Colby. Burlington will inbound under their own goal. They get it in on the top left side. Burton driving. Head fake, kicks it out. Three-pointer on the way. Not going to go. Rebound pulled down by Wallmeyer. We got a foul call, though, prior to that board, and it's on Colby. It's going to be on JT Czar. His first. Third team foul. Burlington inbounding underneath. Trayvon Holmes to throw it in. Gets it in the corner to Urker. He drives. Puts up a floater. Had to try to get it over JT Czar. Could not do that. Rebound out of bounds to Colby. Eagles with the basketball. Drew Starbuck gets it into Calvin Stapp. Calvin across midcourt. Left side to Thane Wilderman. Outside to Czar. Czar to Stapp underneath Wallmeyer. Pate puts it on the floor. A little hook shot in the paint. Great move by Wallmeyer. Just didn't get it to go. Rebound battle for. Pulled down by Burlington. Wallmeyer trying to get up the floor without his shoe. The right shoe had come off for Peyton Wallmeyer. And it's still loose. And the officials are like, let's get it tied up. Nice and tight there. All right, we're ready to go. 20-5, the score. Eagles up by 15. Under a minute to play here in this first quarter. Burlington with the basketball. Driving into the paint. Ball knocked loose. Wallmeyer blocks the shot there. Sky Perry, what they're going to say, got a piece of the arm. Second personal foul on Wallmeyer. Fourth on Colby. Two shots coming here for Sky Perry, the sophomore. Dribbles twice, spins the ball. And misses off the back of the rim. Xavier Slavin checks back in for Colby. Wallmeyer will come out with the 2 fouls. Second free throw good. Perry with his first point of the game. 20-6 to score. Shot on the other end by Drew Starbuck doesn't go. Great rebound and a putback by JT Czar. Well, he was deep under the basket, but was able to reach around and lay that in. 22-6. Here comes the press again from Colby. Burlington breaking it, but losing a handle. Czar gets the steal. JT across midcourt to Wilderman, open for 3. Get in there. Bounces around, no good. Czar with a rebound. Putback doesn't go. Another board by Colby. Starbuck couldn't hit it. Slavins has it this time, and a foul's been called. They're going to call that on Slavin for going over the back. Slavin with his first. 15 foul on Colby. 5 seconds to go in the first half. 22-6. Colby leads. Here's another one knocked loose, stolen away. Wilderman with a chance at the buzzer. Good! He hits it. Wilderman with a 3-point bucket at the buzzer. And the Eagles on top, 25-6 at the end of one. We'll take a break. Second quarter coming up after this word from our sponsors. You're listening to the Eagles on radio and Colby basketball on 100.3 The Ride.
Butler Builders understand that strong buildings and strong communities start with strong connections. Every bolt, every beam, and every handshake, each connection a strong one. When you work with a Butler builder, you're building on more than concrete and steel. You're building on knowledge and expertise with people you trust. People who value your investment as much as you do.
Butler Builders, defense, construction, and experience. Different connections. Thanks for your business.
Here at McKee Incorporated, we're proud to offer service you can trust, along with Lennox products that can help keep you comfortable and save you money. This fall, McKee Incorporated is offering up to $1,600 in rebates on brand new Lennox systems. So call us today at 785-462-3132. McKee Incorporated, proudly offering Lennox products. Just another way we make you feel better. Now back to more of the Eagles on radio on 100.3 The Ride.
Welcome back. It's 25-6. Colby on top at the end of the first quarter of play tonight. Burlington with the basketball to start the second quarter, trying to get something going offensively. Colby's been great with that press defense. Here's a carry on Burlington. Jose Tellez turns it over. Eagles will get it back. Shippers on the floor along with Myers. Winger. And let's see, Slavin is out there as well as Jaden Saruta. Colby with it, trying to get it on the right side. It's tipped and stolen away by Trayvon Holmes. So Burlington getting an extra possession here. Colby with the turnover. Cougars swinging it around top of the key against the zone of Colby. Burlington gets it out. 3-pointer on the way is off the mark. No good by Urker. Rebound ripped down by Shippers. Jordan runs it up the floor. Nobody guards him. Takes it to the hoop. And it rims out, but a foul's been called, and Shippers will shoot a couple of free throws here for Colby. Foul charge to Sky Perry, his first. Third team foul. Shippers to shoot 2 for Colby. Jordan with 6 points in the game. He hit 2 3-pointers in that opening quarter. Hits the first free throw here. Shippers with 7. Now 8. 27-6 to score. 21-point lead for Colby. 7:07 to play second quarter. Burlington with a 10-second call. Did not get it across midcourt in time. Great pressure D again by Colby. Create another turnover. Eagles with the basketball. Shippers on the right side, underneath to Saruda, up and in there. Jaden Saruda on with a nice start tonight. He's got 4. 29-6. Colby up. 6:42 to go in the second quarter, and we're going to have a foul on Colby. This one, I believe, is going to be on Ryan Myers. Yeah, his first. 15th foul on the Eagles. Burlington will inbound here on the sideline. Inbound pass is in. Burlington with it. They'll kick it out on the left side. Drive in. Here's a three-pointer on the way. Not going to go by Braxton Erker. And a foul called on the rebound against the Eagles. Aaron Kurth picks up the fouls. He's checked in for the first time tonight. And that is the 7th team foul. And the officials are having a discussion. You're trying to figure out what happened. Who was shooting? It was off ball, and that's why there's some confusion here. Kurth and Saruda will get in the bottom of the block. One-on-one opportunity here for Ezekiel Ruiz, who was the chosen one to shoot the free throw after the discussion. They did not choose wisely. He missed, and the rebound out of bounds to Colby. Burlington with substitution. Back into the game is Jesus Espino. Eagles with it. Shippers on the floor along with Gage Winger, Saruda, Kurth, and Ryan Myers. And here's a steal by Burlington. Eagles with a ill-advised pass. Burlington comes away with the basketball, and the Cougars will set it up in midcourt. Eagles did a great job of getting back defensively. Three-point attempt by Burlington, not going to go. Saruda had the rebound, and the jump ball is going to be called here. Coming over the back to grab a hold of it was Espino. When I say over the back, didn't make contact, so it's not a foul. He just needed to get over and grab hold of it. Czar checks into the game for Colby. Stapp also back into the lineup. Myers and Saruda getting a break. The Eagles with it here, top of the key. Gage Winger, left side Shippers. Quick move to the bucket, goes for the shot. Not there. Draws the foul on Burlington, and Shippers will shoot a couple of free throws here. Foul charge to Sky Perry, his second. 4th team foul on Burlington. Shippers at the line to shoot a couple of free throws here. Jordan, 8 points in the game. 2 for 2 from the charity stripe. Hit a couple of three-pointers in that opening quarter as well. Misses this free throw short off the front of the rim. Second attempt upcoming for Jordan. Shot on the way. Good. Shippers now with 9 on the night. .30-6 the score. Colby on top. Shippers getting a break here for the Eagles. Burlington with the basketball. The right baseline in the hands of Trevon Holmes. Czar did a good job of getting back and getting a hand in his face, and now another carrying on Jesus Espino. Tellez has been hit without twice tonight. Espino once. That's 3 turnovers on carrying calls in the game. 24-point lead. Colby with the basketball, trying to add to it. Calvin Stapp on the left side. Gets it out on the top left to Czar on the right side. Now baseline. A little head fake by Colby. Isaac Rosales Trying to kick it underneath the Czar. It's knocked out of bounds by Burlington. Inbound passes in. Czar off the glass and in. Nice pass into Czar. He's got 4 points in the game. JT for Colby, 32-6. Ooh, that could have been a travel there by Burlington. This call, ball kicked on the outside. Three-pointer doesn't go. Battle for the rebound. Kurth knocks it loose. Burlington comes up with it. They'll kick it out. Good hustle by the Cougars. Tellez comes up with the basketball. Three-point shot, no good. Rebound pulled down by Stapp, and he is fouled. Tripped up by Burlington. This is going to be charged on Trayvon Holmes. His first. 15 foul on Burlington. Colby will inbound. Isaac Rosales gets it in for the Eagles to Calvin Stapp. Stapp to Kurth. Kurth gets it over on the left side. Here's Winger trying to get it back underneath to Kurth, and it's knocked away. And they're going to call a foul on that. Second personal on Aaron Kurth. Eighth team foul on Colby, but it's a player control foul, so no free throws. Burlington with the basketball and carrying again. Jose Tellez has been hit with that a bunch of times tonight. Shippers throwing it in for Colby, gets it to, looks to get it to Calvin Stapp. A little miscommunication there, but Stapp uses his speed to run it down before it goes out of bounds. Now sets up the offense for Colby. Calvin just drives, takes it off the glass, no good. Good look that time, didn't get the finish. Trying to draw contact that didn't come. Cougars have it. Left side, a drive in here by Tellez. And then here's one in the paint and a charging foul. JT Czar draws the charge for Colby. Eagles have done a good job of getting position. That's the second charge we've picked up tonight. So we really got one earlier. So the foul goes to Andrew Burton. That's his first personal for Burlington. Sixth team foul now. So both teams in the bonus here the remainder of the half. Eagles with it. Shippers off a screen. Drives into the paint. That's a charge. Good job by Burlington getting set that time. Officials have a discussion here. I'm not sure what they're discussing. Who the foul was on? First game of the night, of the season for them, too. They also might have been arguing over dinner reservations. I'm not sure. But we're ready. Cougars of the basketball, not for long. Shippers gets the steal for Colby. Tries to get it up the floor and gets mugged. No foul called. And then they call Jordan with one down on the other end. That should have been a foul on Burlington after Jordan got the steal. Tons of contact there. And then Shippers gets hit with a touch one on the other end. His second personal. And Burlington will shoot. Trayvon Holmes to the line. Free throw, no good. Second free throw attempt upcoming. Also no good, and a lane violation on Holmes, so. (32-6) the score. Colby will get the basketball off the lane violation on the free throw, and then we'll take it up the floor. Stapp drives, Feeds it underneath. Great pass to Czar, and he gets the lay-in. His 6th point of the game. 34-6 the score. Burlington with it. Underneath, shot in the paint, does not go for Trayvon Holmes. Rebound pulled down by Wilderman off a tip from Czar. Wilderman kicks it right side. Myers with a little head fake, doesn't have time. Kicks it out to Calvin Stapp. Stapp to Slavin. Right side, Meyer. Off the screen for 3. No good. Rimmed out and the rebound pulled down by Burlington. Cougars will hustle it up the floor. And traveling. Jose Teles has struggled here in this first half for Burlington. He has turned it over a bunch, and now he's going to take a seat to think about it. Taro checks in his place in the Burlington lineup. Colby with a group of 4 getting set to check in on the next stoppage. He goes to the basketball. Calvin Stapp drives. I think he wanted to pass that and got airborne, didn't have it. Just fired up the shot. Just missed it off the front of the rim. Burlington with a rebound. Against the zone of Colby. Eagles doing a great job of rotating in that zone. Burlington driving this time. Czar changing the shot. And the Burlington player got about 4 rebounds by Burlington. And they can't get anything to go. Then they tried to throw it off of Ryan Myers, who made a great catch. And the Eagles up the floor with it. Myers looking underneath for Czar. And it ends up out of bounds off of Burlington. So Eagles with some substitutions. Kurth back into the ball game. You've got to be careful with his 2 fouls. Drew Starbuck back into the game. Wilderman on the floor, along with Aaron Kurth. Or excuse me, that's Ceruta that's checked in as well. Eagles with it. Starbuck for 3 on the right baseline. Rattles it in there. Drew Starbuck with the 3. Colby up 37-6. Minute 40 to go here in the half, and here's a steal by Starbuck. And they're going to call that a reach-in foul. First on Drew. 10th team foul on Colby. So 2 shots here for Cole Glazer. Burlington has not scored in the second quarter tonight. And that continues here as the free throw missed. Second free throw. Good. So Burlington finally gets a point here in this second quarter. 37-7 the score. Eagles with the basketball. Thane Wilderman on a pull-up 3. No good. Rebound. And the putback is in there. Aaron Kurth with his first 2 of the night. 39-7. Colby on top. 1:10 to go in the second quarter. Cougars with it. Kurth blocks the shot underneath. Got a piece of the arm that time. He's got to catch 3 now on Kurth.
Third personal foul.
Free throws upcoming here for Burlington. Andrew Burton at the line. First one's up and no good. Boy, Burlington's had some looks. They just can't get anything together. They couldn't hit water if they fell out of a boat right now. Second free throw upcoming. That one's in there. Third point of the night for Burton. 39-8. Colby up 31 here with a minute to go in the second quarter. Eagles with the basketball. Drew Starbuck on the top left. Top of the key now, Czar. Right side, Wilderman. Head fake drives. Off the glass. Good to the foul. Nice job by Gage Winger. His first points out of the game. Foul on the play was charged to Urker, his first. 7th team foul. One shot here for Winger, and he hits it. Gage with 3 points in the game now. Burlington with a baseball pass up the floor to break the press. Colby does a great job of getting back. Drew Starbuck with a good hustle. Cougars driving, shot in the paint, blocked by Czar and out of bounds. Knocks it away from Holmes. Starbuck waiting to inbounds. Not our ball. Burlington's. Czar blocked that one before it went out. Well, Burlington stepped across the line there before he threw it in, did Trayvon Holmes, so Eagles back with it. Eagles, top of the key. Drew Starbuck, right side. Wilderman for three. No good, just off the back of the rim. And Gage Winger could not stop his momentum. Runs into the Burlington player with 6 seconds to go in the half. He tried, and there was no chance there. Runs right over Connor Colglazer. First foul on Winger. Burlington in the double bonus. Colglazer to shoot. 1 of 2 from the charity stripe in the game is Colglazer. He has one of their 2 points here in this second quarter. Not going to get one here. Rattled the first one out. Colglazer 1 of 3 from the charity stripe. Second attempt is in there. Colby back with it, 5 seconds to go. Drew Starbuck for 3. No good. Czar gets the rebound but didn't have time to get the shot out. At the half, 42-9. Colby on top. Burlington. We'll take a break. Come back and get things started with our halftime show. After this word from our sponsors. You're listening to the Eagles on radio and Colby basketball on 100.3 The Ride.
One-stop shopping in Colby, Kansas. Colby has a great selection of grocery items in store and meet the macaroni in your house. All the ways to meet the DVD. What's your favorite PlayStation? Walmart Colby also has clothes, food, sports and pharmacy. Community. One-stop shopping.
Hi, I'm Dr. Mark Dunlock. I'm excited to be practicing chiropractic again here in Colby. My new office is 480 North Franklin in downtown Colby, right next to Goulash. I'd like to help
for 3, right?
General wellness, including low force adjustment. Yes, sir, I do.
All right, thank you.
Yep, with muscle relief and quicker healing. Call me at Gunlock Chiropractic today to schedule an appointment at 269-9565. That's 269-9565.
El Dos de Oros has moved to its new location at 1921 South Range in Colby. They've got the same amazing dishes with authentic south-of-the-border flavor. Same wonderful staff making sure to provide a personal experience every time you dine in. And of course, you can still find dozens of flavors of frozen margaritas. Stop by their new location and enjoy some great authentic Mexican-style cuisine. Now, right next door to Orchland at 1921 South Range in Colby, it's El Dos de Oros.
With High Plains Co-op, it's great to know that the more things change, the more things stay the same. High Plains Co-op, locations in Hoxie, Dresden, Grainfield, Gem, Alford, Park, Selden, and in Levant. They're here to give you the service you deserve. High Plains Co-op is available for your grain, fuel, and feed needs. Check out their website at highplainscoop.com for up-to-date markets. Standing with you is High Plains Co-op.
Welcome to McDonald's. May I take your order?
Yeah, I'll take a small Coke.
And I'll have a large, please.
You know, you can get any size Coke for just $1, right?
So, a small Coke is just $1?
Uh-huh.
And the large is just $1?
Yeah. Are you guys okay?
You just blew our different size mind.
Sorry, you got excited again. It's nice getting any size bang for your buck. So come into McDonald's and get an ice cold, delicious any size Coke for just $1. A la carte only. Price and participation may vary.
Hi, this is John Horning with Farm Credit of Western.
Back to you in 30.
Communities in agriculture with reliable, consistent credit and financial services. Today, Farm Credit's mission is to provide farmers and ranchers with the capital they need to make their business successful. Because a steady flow of credit means more jobs and economic growth, Farm Credit is helping invest in the vibrancy of your local community. Stop in and see me in Oberlin on Mondays at 104 South 10, or call me at 785-443-4951.
Now back to more of the Eagles on Radio on 100.3 The Ride.
42-9 is our halftime score. Colby on top of Burlington tonight. Let's run through the scoring in this ballgame. The Eagles outscored Burlington 25-6 in the first quarter and 17-3 in the second quarter tonight. Individual scoring in the game for Burlington. They were led by Andrew Burton, who had 3 points in the first half. 2 points for Connor Colglazer from the free throw line. Braxton Urker also had 3 points in the first half. And then Sky Perry with 1 point in the first half for Burlington. Colby spreading the wealth. A lot of people getting involved here. Jordan Shippers leading the way. 9 points in the first half for Shippers tonight. 3 of 4 from the free throw line, and then a couple of three-pointers as well. So Shippers with 9 to lead the way. Calvin Stapp, 6 points in the first half. Those all came in the opening quarter of play. 4 points for Peyton Wallmeyer. 3 points for Thane Wilderman. 3 points for Drew Starbud. 2 for Xavier Slavin. 2 for Aaron Kern. And Jordan Cerruto also in there with 4 points in the first half. Eagles on top. Again, 42-9. We'll take a break. Come back with more after word from our sponsors. You're listening to the Eagles on Radio and Colby Basketball on 100.3 The Ride.
Everyone has regret. That time you gave yourself a haircut, maybe that second bean burrito, your insurance covers this or that. Super check from Farm Bureau and agents will review your current coverage and any applicant that can save you money. No, you should have later. Super check your coverage today. Call Farm Bureau agent Jim Brown here at 800-870-2661. Your Army Health Insurance is a agricultural company. I just want to do this for life that certain care. If we are not like this, I'm Jason with Home Mortuary. We have free region services for every to make sure your family is taken care of, even after you're gone. At Home Mortuary, we'll help you plan it to make sure they have your stuff.
Reaction from homeowners who just walked into a kitchen at Northwest Kansas Decorating Center. We call it the wow factor. Wow! And the reaction of others when they see their cabinet, countertop, and backsplash work. Northwest Kansas Decorating Center can take your planned kitchen and make it grand with the finest cabinets, countertops, and flooring designed and installed by their professional team. Go to nwksdecoratingcenter.com and get ready to be wow!
Northwest Kansas Decorating Center, West 4th Street in Colby. Whether it's plastic, like heat lovers, free, less tradition, or here's the assessment. You have back to you in 30. Ask them if you know your
Thank you.
Well, give me a minute.
We'll take one more break, but it'll be in 2 minutes.
Northwest. West?
Minute and a half.
Okay.
Here anyway. Now visit the Sports Shop in Colby. Good morning, Sally. Looks like a promising year for the Eagles. The Sports Shop offers the same great variety and selection as the mega super duper sporting goods stores. They're small enough to remember your name, your school mascot, solve problems, and answer questions. The Sports Shop, Colby.
Now back to more of the Eagles on radio on 100.3 The Ride.
Welcome back. You're listening to the Eagles on radio and Colby basketball on 100.3 The Ride. At the half, the Eagles on top 42-9 over the Burlington Cougars tonight. Great start to the season for Colby. Doing a good job of spreading the wealth, but really, not that they played bad offensively because they've obviously played well offensively, but things are coming off their defense tonight. They played great job. They did a great job with that half-court trap. Led to a lot of turnovers and easy points for Colby in the game tonight. Burlington just never could adjust. Cougars did not hit a field goal in the second quarter of the game. They hit 3 free throws for their only points. The Eagles dominant defensively in the first half. We'll take one more break. 90 seconds. We'll come back with the start of the second half. This has been the Cornerstone Ag Halftime Show on 100.3 The Ride, brought to you by Cornerstone Ag for your grain storage, marketing, and handling needs. See Eric Spermer and the crew today at Cornerstone Ag. Back with more in just a minute.
Losing a loved one can be the most difficult experience you ever go through. But at Curtin Rock Funeral Chapel, we are ready.
Just make it 60.
During your time of grief. You got it.
Thanks.
Services, including funerals, monuments, and memorial plots. Contact Curtin Rock Funeral at 785-462-7979. Let us help you through your loss. That's 785-462-7979 or online at KirstenBrockFuneralChapel.com.
Service Master in Colby, Kansas wants you to know that your carpet is like a huge area, trapping dust mites, pollen, bacteria, and every time you walk across your carpet, you stir those things up in the air, and you and your family are breathing all that in. It irritates lungs, complicate asthma, even makes you sick. But for more than 50 years, Service Master Clean has been serving both residential and commercial customers. The pros at Service Master will do whatever it takes to make sure you and your family live in a happy, healthy, clean home. Call Service Master at 785-462-3463 to get started today.
Now back to more of the Eagles on radio on 100.3 The Ride.
Welcome back. Ready to go here for the second half. Colby on top 42-9 at the end of the first. Eagles on the floor to start the second half. Stapp out there along with Winger, Czar, Slavin, and Shippers. Burlington will have the basketball to start the second half of play. Inbound pass is in. We are underway. Cougars have it. Drive on the right side. They'll kick it out into Tellez's hand, and he turns another one over. Eagles with the steal. Slavin's got the steal up the floor to Winger. Lay-in is no good. Rebound pulled down by Burlington. Cougars trying to get it across midcourt. Drive on the left side. Kick it up in the corner. Tellez travel again. 2 possessions in a row for Tellez. He's turned it over on both of them. And he has really struggled tonight. Colby has done a great job of pressure. Eagles with the basketball. Shippers to Czar, top of the key. JT looking underneath for Slavin. Not there. Goes to Stapp instead on the top left. Calvin underneath to Xavier Slavin. A little head fake. Spin, doesn't have it, kicks it out to Shippers. Jordan starts to drive, kicks it out to Winger. To Stapp. Inside, Slavin again wanted the shot, didn't have it. Back to Shippers. Jordan drives, pull-up jumper off the back of the rim, no good. Nice look, just didn't get the roll to go. Rebound pulled down by Jose Tellez. Tellez up the floor for Burlington, gets it off in the corner, now back to Jose. Dribbles once, nearly traveled again, but he will get rid of it before that. Right side now, travel on the other end by Burlington. Andrew Burt called that time. I would venture to say that Burlington has at least double, with their turnovers in the game than they do points. Twice as many turnovers as they do points at least. Eagles driving in on the baseline. And that time traveling by a winger, he jump stop and his foot slipped a little bit. Cougars with it now. Tellez drives baseline, throws it away. 42-9, and Colby with the substitution. Slavens will come out. Peyton Wallmeyer will come in. Wallmeyer played well in his minutes early in the game. He had 4 points quickly for Colby, but he also picked up a couple of fouls. Colby with the basketball, Stapp to Wallmeyer, drives, kicks it over to winger. Gage gets a screen from Wallmeyer, hands it off to Shippers. Shippers back into Wallmeyer. Peyton to Stapp. Head fake, drive, shot, off the glass, no good. Rebound in the putback, missed by Czar. He had an opportunity underneath, and he just couldn't get it to go. Burlington on the other end. Tellez drives in. That's too many steps. Back to Colby it goes. The Eagles with the basketball. Top of the key, JT Czar. To Calvin Stapp. Stapp to Shippers. Right side winger, head fake on the three-pointer. Drives, we've got Burlington in a man-to-man D here. Colby with it, Shippers driving baseline all the way to the hole. Shot no good, foul called, and free throws coming. Foul charged Braxton Urker. Second personal. First foul of the half on Burlington. Shippers at the line to shoot for Colby. Jordan with 9 points in that first half. Misses the first free throw here. He'll have another one. Shippers 2 of 4. 3 of 5 from the charity stripe in the game. Second one. Good. Shippers the first Eagle into double digits tonight. He's got 10. Burlington trying to get it down the floor against the press, and they turn it over. It goes out of bounds. Good defense by the Eagles, rotating well. Colby will take it up the floor. Shippers Stapp, winger. Wallmeyer on the floor along with Jaden Saruta. Eagles with it. Shippers to Saruta on the block. Back out to Shippers. Pull up for three. No good. Rebound pulled down by Stapp. His putback is up and in there. Calvin with 8. 45-9. Colby on top. Burlington with the basketball. Burlington did not hit a field goal in the second quarter of the game. They made 3 free throws, but did not hit a field goal in the second quarter. The Eagles defense has been very good tonight. Burlington gets the inbound pass in to Tellez. Might have got close to a carry again, but Gage Winger takes it away from him and then misses the lay-in. The rebound and the putback is good, and a foul for Calvin Stapp. Stapp with 10. He'll go to the line looking for 11. Foul on Urker. Check that. Foul is going to be charged to Cole Glazer. Second personal. And they should. The Eagles had Myers ready to check in. He only had 1 free throw here, and it's missed. Myers was waiting to check in, but I guess he's going in for Stapp. Free throw missed. Burlington with the rebound. Cougars up the floor. Setting it up on the right side against the Eagles zone. Always running that 2-3 zone. Three-pointer. Up and in. Andrew Burton with the 3. He's got 6 of their 12 points in the game tonight. Eagles with it on the other end. Here's Calvin Stapp to Jordan Shippers. Off the screen. Jordan takes it. And his shot off the glass does not go. Saruta battling for the rebound. Shippers diving for it. Jump ball call. Colby basketball. Now Myers will check in for Colby. He comes in for Gage Winger. Burlington will put in Jesus Espino into the ball game, and Tellez comes out. Eagles get the inbound pass in. Myers has it. Over to Stapp. Now Wallmeyer off a screen from Shippers. Myers for three. Good. Nice little hesitation there. And Ryan Myers buries the three-point bucket. His first points of the game. And now here's another one knocked loose by Colby, and we're going to have what's the whistle here? Foul on Shippers. Very late call on that one. Jordan's picked up his third. (50-12) the score. Shippers will come out. Drew Starbuck in his place. Burlington throws it away on the press. Tipped by Colby, though. Eagles with that nice half-court trap, and Burlington keeps going to the corners and allowing Colby to set it. Cougars with a three-point bucket. Good. That's a great shot by Andrew Burton. Give the young man some credit there. He just turned and fired a quick one. 50-15. Eagle lead at 35 with 2:30 to go. And an off-ball foul called on Burlington's Andrew Burton, his second personal. Second foul of the half on the Cougars. Actually, third foul of the half on Burlington. Czar, Wallmeyer, Myers, Starbuck, and Stapp, the five on the floor for Colby. Eagles with the basketball. Starbuck. So Wallmeyer, Peyton driving. Shot in the paint is no good. Gets his own rebound for a second. And couldn't quite come down with it inbounds. So it's going to go to Burlington. 2:18 to play here, third quarter, 50-15 the score. Xavier Slavin going to check in. Wilderman checking in. And Winger also into the game. So Winger, Wilderman, Slavin, Stapp, and Starbuck, the five on the floor. Burlington. Trayvon Holmes trying to get it across midcourt, store away. Here's Czar. JT to the hoop. Shot doesn't go, but he draws a foul. Burlington player wanted to charge, and he's arguing it here. And official's going to have a little conversation with him. He did get set, but Czar did a good job of moving around him, and then he had to step over to draw the contact. And that's why he got hit with a foul. Urker was irked with that one. Free throw good. For Czar, he'll have another. JT was 7 in the game. Second free throw no good, with Slavin with a rebound for Colby. Drew Starbuck open three, in and out, no good. Rebound tipped in there by Czar. JT with 9 in the game. 53-15. Travel by Burlington. Colby back with the basketball. Eagles will get it into Winger. Gage. Xavier Slavin. Wilderman to Drew Starbuck. Now Winger again. We'll run a little weave here on the top. Winger to Starbuck, looking underneath for Czar. Not there. Drew drives. Good pass to Slavin. Doesn't have the shot. Back out to Wilderman. Now to Winger. Colby resetting the offense. Starbuck. Top of the key. Drives. Kicks it over to Slavin on the top, right baseline. Back up on the top now to Winger. Now to Slavin on the top left. Xavier hits Czar at the elbow on the left side. Back to Winger, to Slavin. Head fake by Winger. Drives, finds Czar. Good pass, and JT takes advantage. JT Czar now into double digits. Leads all scorers for the Eagles at 11. 55-15. Colby on top. Here's a steal by Drew Starbuck. His shot off the glass and in there. Starbuck went to Winger, and then Winger draws the defender, kicks it back to Starbuck for the finish. Drew with 5 points in the game. Colby up 57-15. 32 seconds to go, third quarter. Burlington with it, a drive in and a foul called on Colby. Winger going to get called on the reach in. Second on Gage. Second of the half on Colby. Cougars will inbound underneath. Three-pointer on the way, left side, no good. Rebound pulled down by Slavin. Xavier hustling it up the floor. Doesn't have the numbers, kicks it out. Starbuck to Czar. Great pass. JT's shot off the rim, no good. Rebound going to be a reach in. It was tied up on that one, and Drew Starbuck not happy with the call. It was tied up initially, and then the Burlington player turned his shoulder and dropped under the arm of Starbuck, and Drew did not let go of the ball and gets called with the reach with the foul over the back. Second personal on Drew. Third on Colby, and that's going to bring us to the end of the third quarter. 57-15, Colby on top. Fourth quarter coming up in just a minute here on 100.3 The Ride.
Warm saving for the cold weather at Plum Creek, a unique clothing store in Colby that offers fashion for the holidays. Ladies and missies, they'll dressy to fancy or comfortable and casual. And they have a lot of sweaters in. And for the guys, a wide selection of name brand jeans and shirts like polos and dress shirts, plus ties and a lot of sports jackets in. And check out the prices on the very stylish, very popular Cinch products in
say no.
at Creek Limited, where they rent tuxedos in downtown Colby.
Your farm doesn't close when the weather kicks up. That's why Colby Ag Center in Colby, Kansas carries Case IH Compact Farm-All Feed and Compact Farm-All Feed CVT tractors with cabs. The roomy, open platform provides an exceptional operating environment designed for all weather comfort. And while you're in the driver's seat, knock out every task using a wide variety of loader attachments and implements. For more on Case IH Compact Farm-All Feed and CVT tractors, in-cab and non-cab configurations, see Colby Ag Center in Colby, Kansas.
Now back to more of the Eagles on radio on 100.3 The Ride.
Welcome back. Ready to start the fourth quarter tonight. Colby on top, 57-15. Burlington has the basketball to start the fourth. They'll drive baseline and score. First field goal in a long time for Burlington. Laid in that time by Sky Perry. Perry has not played a lot tonight because he got into early foul trouble. The Eagles with the basketball. Peyton Wallmeyer on the floor. Drives and finds a wide open Jaden Saruta. Draws two defenders. Saruta left open on the block. Wallmeyer hits him for the assist. Saruta with his sixth point of the game. 59-17, Colby up. And here's a whistle and a foul on the other end. And this is on Burlington. Sky Perry with a hold there. So talked about him getting in foul trouble early, and he comes back out and picks one up right away. Third personal. Colby with the basketball on the other end. A nice drive by Shipper. Shot doesn't go in the paint. Rebound pulled down by Burlington. Cougars try to get something on the offensive end here. Pull-up jumper off the back of the rim. No good. Nice look. Didn't hit it on the pull-up by Burton. Colby back with it. Stapp to Shippers. Top of the key into the hands of Saruta. Kicks it outside. Three-pointer by Stapp doesn't go. Foul on the rebound, and Ryan Myers looked like he went over the back on that one. His second personal. And that is the fourth team foul on Colby. 6:04 to go in the game. 59-17, Colby up. Burlington with the basketball. Three-pointer on the top right. Good. Andrew Burton with 12 points in the game now for Burlington. Eagles with it. Calvin Stapp gets a screen. Looking underneath, not a good pass. It's stolen away. Might have been some miscommunication as to who was going where on that one. But Perry got a steal from Burlington. Colby and a man now, and the ball knocked loose on the floor, and a big pile up for it. Jump ball called here, and this goes to the Eagles on the alternating possession. And Colby with a new 5 on the floor here. The starters will come out with 5 minutes to go in the game. Isaac Rosales into the ball game. Luis Madrid is into the game. Aaron Kurth into the lineup tonight. Ryan Voss out there. And also Jaron Rush. Everybody getting some time tonight. Here's Luis Madrid driving. Kicks it off. Baseline shot. 15-footer doesn't go. Rebound on the putback. No good for Voss off the miss. That time from Jaron Rush. Burlington gets a point on the other end. Again, it's Andrew Burton. He's got 14. 59-23, Colby on top. Rosales with the basketball to Rush. Now to Voss. Voss puts it on the floor. Back out to Isaac Rosales. Now to Madrid. Eagles doing a good job moving it around, being patient here with the second group out there. Great pass by Kurth that time, but the putback or the shot off of it doesn't go for Rush, and now Burlington away with the basketball. 3:50 to go. Three-pointer by the Cougars, up and in there. Jaron Rush lighting it up. Now he's got 17 points in the game. 8 of them here in this fourth quarter. Eagles with the basketball. Rush looking underneath. Doesn't have it. Picks up his dribble. Needs some help here. And a timeout called by Coach Wilderman of the Eagles. 32nd timeout. Chance to make some adjustments with these young guys that are out there now. Great learning opportunity for them. As they don't have the continuous clock here in Colorado that we're used to. In Kansas, man, once you get 30 points, that thing is rolling. But tonight, they have not had the continuous clock, so either the women's or the men's game. They've been a little longer than normal tonight. Colby with the topside tip-off next Thursday, Friday, Saturday in Goodland. That is always a fun, well-organized basketball tournament. We look forward to it next week. Colby with the basketball. Eagles get set to go. Isaac Rosales. Top of the key to Luis Madrid. Nice drive. His shot in the paint. Rims out. No good. Good take by Madrid. Just didn't get the shot to go. Burlington with some of their subs into the ball game now. Three-pointer by the Cougars. No good. Kurth gets the rebound for Colby. Eagles setting things up. Rush to Madrid. Top of the key, Kurth. Left side, Rush again. Inside, and here's the shot off the glass, and no good for Voss. Kurth with a putback. It doesn't go. Battle for the ball, and Burlington comes away with it. Urker has it. Kicks it out. Here's the three. Blocked by Isaac Rosales. Rosales swats the three away. Eagles with the basketball. Isaac on the other end. Gets the bucket, but it won't count. Charging foul on Rosales. His first. Fourth team foul on Colby. They do have continuous clock running now. Once they put the youngsters in, then both teams, I guess, agreed to it. 2 minutes to go. Colby up 59-26. Burlington with another turnover. Good hustle by Madrid. Gets the steal and lays it in. Luis Madrid with 2 points in the game. Minute 40 to go. Eagles up 61-26. Burlington swinging it around against the zone of Colby. There's a drive. Cougars kick it outside. Ball in the hands of Ezekiel Ruiz, and he lost it out of bounds. Colby back with it. Aaron Kurth with a big swat down the floor of the Colby bench. Loving that one. They're all fired up as the Burlington players stop. Did Mangus a little head fake there. Kurth didn't buy it. Mangus tried for the shot, and Kurth threw it to the bench. Inbound pass from Burlington is into Mangus, and he's fouled by Kurth. That's 4 on Big Aaron. Clock running, 30 seconds to go in the game. Burlington under their own goal. Ball is in. Drive on the right baseline. They'll kick it out. Head fake on a 3. Now in the corner. Here is the 3. And we're going to have a whistle and a foul on Colby, which is going to lead to a one-on-one here for Burlington. This is putting Braxton Urker at the line. Urker shooting a one-on-one here. Foul on the play was charged to Isaac Rosales. Second. Urker gets the free throw. He'll get another one. 4 points for Urker in the game. Second free throw, no good. Rebound pulled down by Voss. Gets it to Rosales. Rosales is going to dribble it out here. 5 seconds to go. Loses a handle on it for a second. Still loose. Ball still loose. Burlington gets it and the game is over. 61-27 the final score. Colby gets the win tonight over Burlington. Nice game by the Eagles. Take a break. Come back and get things started with our post-game show. After this word from our sponsors, you'll listen to the Eagles on radio and Colby basketball on 100.3 The Ride.
Hello, this is J.L. Evans with Western State Bank in Colby, located at our new Home on the Range, 1750 South Range. We offer many convenient banking products and services here at Western State Bank. In fact, are you looking at purchasing a new home, refinancing for a better rate, or looking at a cash-out refinance to make some home improvements? If so, please call or come in and visit with one of our home loan experts at any of our convenient locations throughout Western Kansas. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Hello, this is Brock Medore with Homeland Realty and Auction in Colby. The local market is very strong, and we are aggressively out looking for ag land listings. We are geared up to handle your land sales by private treaty or public auction. With 30 years of experience, I am very passionate about my work and willing to offer the expertise that you deserve. Stop by our office, 1055 South Range here in Colby, or give us a call at 785-462-8255. It is truly a good time to sell. Homeland Realty and Auction, where we still offer good old Western hospitality.
It's a tradition that dates way back. I'm talking about Taco John's and the Can't Skip holiday tradition, better known as Nachos Navidad. Now you remember all those red and green tortilla chips, the incredible nacho cheese, the cool sour cream, and of course the amazing 100% American beef. When Santa asks what you want this year, tell him Nachos Navidad. Then tell him where to find it. Taco John's.
Taco John's in Colby.
Don't just insure your stuff, strut your stuff with Strut Insurance Service. Darvin and his professional agents in Colby and Brewster represent a wide variety of insurance companies. They can personally shop for a specific company and policy that offer you the absolute best coverage for the best price on most anything you own. Auto, motorcycle, home, crop, farm. If it has a value to you, they can cover it. Strut Insurance Services is locally owned and operated with hometown agents that are experienced and offer fast claims. Located at 1675 West 4th Street in Colby and Brewster. Just look for the big yellow sign of Strut Insurance Services.
Cornerstone Ag is committed to the Northwest Kansas community because they're proud to be a part of it. At Cornerstone Ag, just staff works hard to be your local answer to all of your grain storage and handling needs, as well as a great local marketing resource. Their service is fast and friendly, with questions being answered on site by their professionals. During non-peak times, they can even assist you with pickup and delivery services. Cornerstone Ag, where local customer service is not just a priority, it's the only way they'll do business.
Next tech.
Back to you in 30.
Our new and improved advanced pay plan.
Thank you.
Nationwide coverage and data you want without a commitment. Plans start at $30 per month, and you can get unlimited everything for as low as $35 per month. Activate a new advanced pay plan and receive a free Moto G4 Play. Or receive your first month free when you purchase a new phone. Or bring your own phone. 'Tis the season for saving. Visit NextTech Wireless today. Certain restrictions apply.
Now back to more of the Eagles on radio on 100.3 The Ride.
Welcome back. Final score tonight, 61-27. Colby gets the win over Burlington. A nice game by the Eagles here tonight. Let's run through scoring. Colby outscored Burlington 25-6 in the first quarter, 17-3 in the second quarter, and then 15-6 in the third quarter, and then pulled everybody out there. The Eagles were actually outscored 4-12 in the fourth quarter of the ball game tonight. Burlington was led by Andrew Burton. He ended the game with 17 points, had 8 of those in the fourth quarter, in kind of mop-up time, and hit some three-pointers. Outside of that, 4 points for Braxton Erker in the game, 2 points for Connor Colglazer, 3 points on the night for Sky Perry. The Cougars for Colby tonight, led with J.T. Czar, actually led the way with 11 points in the game, kind of a quiet 11. 10 points for Jordan Shippers in the game, 10 for Calvin Stamp on the night, 5 points in the game for Drew Starbuck, 4 for Peyton Wallmeyer in the contest, 2 for Lisa Madrid, 2 for Xavier Slavin, 3 points in the night for Gage Winger, 2 points for Aaron Kern, 6 points for Jaden Saruta, 3 for Ryan Myers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so 3 for Zane Wilderman as well. 12 players into the game scoring tonight for the Eagles. Colby goes to 1-0 on the season with the victory, 61-27. The final score. The Eagles will next be in action on Thursday with the topside tip-off. We'll take a break. We'll come back with the head coach of the Eagles, Brad Wilderman, in just a minute. You're listening to the Eagles on radio and Colby basketball. This is the Farmers and Merchants Bank post-game show on 100.3 The Ride.
Did you know that your body contains over 40 billion working parts and the nervous system acts like communications feedback? Sometimes there's no warning when a problem is ahead, and a chiropractor can help determine if there's any interference with the great nerve network. In most cases, chiropractic care can eliminate the cause of your pain. Call Northwest Kansas Chiropractic at 460-0332. That's 460-0332. Or visit us online at nwkchiro.com. I'm Dr. Greg.
Game is over.
See us and start feeling better today.
The Colby Free Press brings residents of Thomas County news, pictures, and commentary on happenings, issues, and events that impact the lives of residents of Thomas County. The Colby Free Press is informative and affordable. The Colby Free Press is a local daily newspaper that has earned a great reputation for journalistic excellence and extensive knowledge from the local communities of Colby, Rexford, Brewster, and surrounding communities.
This month, Colby Dodge is celebrating Ram Power Days, Jeep Adventure Days. What does this mean to you? Discounts up to $4,000 on select new Jeeps and discounts up to $10,000 on select Ram trucks. We have the sale prices posted, so drive by and check them out today. Many programs are in effect this month at Colby Dodge. Stop in and check with the salesperson to see if you qualify for additional discounts. Check us out online at colbydodge.com or in person at exit 53 I-70, Colby, Kansas.
This time of the year can get a little stressful on your finances. If you're in the need for any type of
How much time do I have left?
Full-grown loan officers at the People's State Bank. They live in this area, so they know this area. They pride themselves on getting you.
We have 1 minute after this. You have 1:10.
For your patronage at the People's State Bank. Locations in Colby, Oakley, Hoxie, Goodland, and McDonald. The People's State Bank, member FDIC.
Butler builders understand that strong buildings and strong communities start with strong connections. Every bolt, every beam, and every handshake, each connection a strong one. When you work with a Butler builder, you're building on more than concrete and steel. You're building on knowledge and expertise with people you can trust. People who value your investment as much as you do.
Connect with your local Butler builder, Stevens Construction, and experience the difference strong connections make for your business.
Local farm.
Back to you in 30.
They provide jobs, local people, and supply our community with important goods and services. Here at Farms and Merchants Bank, we invest heavily in the community for the future of it. Last year alone, our bank participated and sponsored over 100 events representing over 50 groups and service organizations. If you ever wonder where your deposits go, just look around. Our name says it all. Farms and Merchants, together making a difference. We'd like to encourage you to shop and bank local. Farms and Merchants Bank, member FDIC.
Now back to more of the Eagles on radio on 100.3 The Ride.
Welcome back. Final score tonight, 61-27. The Eagles get the victory to open the season 1-0, joined by the head coach of the Colby Eagles, Brad Wilderman. Coach, first of all, congratulations. What a way to start the season off. I think your kids were great tonight, especially defensively in this game. They were, I thought, just incredible.
You know, it's just hats off to those guys. They worked their tails off, you know, all summer long, you know, practice and stuff, and they were ready. They were hungry. You know, you could sense it. You know, I was worried that they might be a little nervous, you know, offensive wise, but that wasn't the case either. They just, from the get-go, they got after it, and it was fun to watch it.
Yeah, I thought they played great tonight, and one of the other things too, I think this evening has been the depth of your team. We got to see that early, and I know we talked about that a little bit today, but you got a lot of kids that you can throw out there. Well, 12 players got into scoring figures in the game tonight, which is, if you get 8 in scoring figures, it's a good night, and 12 tonight, and all of them contributed.
Exactly, you know, and that's what it's about. We talked right away at the beginning of the season when we started practicing. We're gonna go into the bench. We're gonna keep guys fresh. We're gonna keep attacking guys on defense. On offense, we're gonna push the ball, and to do that, you know, we got to have a rotation. We got to have a bench that's ready to go, and they did a good job tonight doing that.
Coach, you know, the game gets moved up because of not having the officials for Friday. There's too many, shortage out there right now, but maybe not a bad thing necessarily. You got to kind of get out of the gates here early. I know it gets old when you're in that gym all the time before the season starts with practices, but now you get out here, you get to have a game under you, you learn a little bit about your team, and you get another day of practice now, and you get to learn some things that you took from the game tonight that you can work on and get that extra day headed into the tournament next week in Goodland.
Yeah, that's a good way to look at it, that it does kind of give us another extra day of practice going into that tournament. And the guys were ready. It was like, if we had to wait another day, they would have got tired of listening to all the coaches and stuff because they were just chomping at the bit. So, yeah, it worked out just fine for us.
All right, well, next week, topside tip-off. Always a classy event. They do a great job of hosting that in Goodland, and looking forward to a pretty good tournament next week.
We are, too. Yeah, exactly. We're excited about that, and we got McCook next Thursday, so we got to get ready for a good team that's usually pretty physical, and so we'll get back to work and see what we can do.
All right, well, Coach, congratulations. Nice win tonight.
Thanks, Chad.
Coach Brad Wilderman of the Colby Eagles. Again, the Eagles get the win tonight, 61-27, 1-0 on the season. That'll do it for our broadcast this evening. I'd like to thank Cowboy Clayton back at the radio station, Shelby Gardner on the camera tonight. I'm Chad Jones. Thanks for listening. We'll talk to you Thursday night in Goodland.